How's everyone doing tonight? What a week. Oh, shit.
Boys and girls, off your fucking feet. Give it up for your host, Chad.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back in to this Thursday edition of In the Paint podcast. What a fucking week we have had thus far, and the week is still not over yet. Unbelievable. Unfucking real. How's everyone doing in the chat tonight? You guys look amazing as always. As you can see, I had to throw the hat on because a lot of you were commenting on my Simple Jack haircut, and that's a no-no. You don't comment on the host's, you don't make fun of the host's haircut, all right? Whether it looks like Simple Jack or, you know, the Imholtz haircut. Welcome back in, though, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great show to get into tonight. It's just going to be me in the house. No Alex. He's out there doing his thing, slanging them cars. You feel me? Fucking moving Jeeps by the dozen over here, man. Holy shit. Now, he might join us in on Skype, though. He's not in studio, unfortunately. It is just me. So if you came here for the heart and soul of this program, which a lot of people have alluded to, that Alex is the heart and soul of this program. And, you know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm only out here playing host and trying to fucking keep the show going. Alex says 3 words, and it's, you know, he's the heart of the show. But I get it, you know. He definitely, you know, carries his own weight around here. And, you know, my hats are off to him. So he might join us in on Skype in just a little bit, you know, just a short time here. If not, it's just going to be me. It's going to be relatively a shorter show here tonight. We have a couple things to get through. Obviously, man, the Corey Adams saga continues. Holy shit. The Corey, I mean, what happened, Corey? I had a contract offer lined up for you, man. I was back and forth with my lawyers from, you know, wherever lawyers are in New York, California, entertainment agencies. I'm on the phone back and forth the last week, man, getting contracts printed up. I mean, it was a mess, bro. It was a mess. Just to find out, you know, you gave the money back to Aaron. I mean, how pathetic. I mean, you should be thanking Corey, sir. I mean, that was very generous of him to give you all that money that you didn't earn. Now, Aaron says he's going to be paying Corey back, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. And he says he's going to pay Corey back at the end of the month or the beginning of next month, April 1st. I mean, you know, if you have the money, it's like, why not just pay him now? It's $126.50. Unreal, though. Corey gives Aaron back the money. Turns out he quits the program, but he's still on for another 2 weeks. And actually, what a lot of people aren't talking about is, you know, Corey, actually, and Corey, if you are listening, man, you know, what is going on, dude? What the fuck is going on in Corey world, man? Last week, you know, you started here on this show. We interviewed you. We set you up right. We propped you up for whatever the fuck that's worth, right? But we propped you up. We set you up. We got you a good interview. I believed in you, Corey. I put my name out there. Put everyone in the chat's reputation out there. You did the interview. You crushed. Everyone, you know, was starting to turn. You do this whole, you know, essentially this whole comedy shtick on the Steel Toe Show last Wednesday, which was actually probably podcasting gold. Shout out to Nobody Likes Onions for conducting such a epic podcast last Wednesday. If you haven't checked it out, man, definitely go check that out. Probably up for nomination of the best podcast of the year thus far. We're only in March. So you do this whole comedy shtick on last Wednesday, and then to top that all off, if it wasn't going good since that Wednesday, you go on MLC and, you know, you have a lukewarm performance at best last Thursday. But, you know, essentially, I mean, you hit the trifecta. All of Aaron's enemies you hit in a week. You got paid handsomely from all of us. You made a lot of money last week. You were doing great, man. You were doing, I mean, the sky was the limit for Corey Adam comedy. If he ever wanted to begin his new ventures into the broadcasting world, you know, it was very much achievable after last Thursday. Well, we fast forward to yesterday, Wednesday, which was March 22nd of, you know, 2023. And we come to find out, not only you gave the money back, you slapped everyone in the face, giving, you know, the money back. It's, I mean, no harm, no foul for, you know, me personally, but I mean, kind of a fucked up move. You know, now no one's going to trust you. If anyone hires you, they're all going to be concerned about if you're going to give Aaron the cut of the money. So, unreal. So you give the money back, then you quit and you slap Steel Toe fans right in the face, which was kind of fucking unreal. And, you know, you go on MLC and you completely bomb on MLC. I mean, I've never seen, you know, a fall from grace that quickly. You had won the internet over just to give it all away. Like I said, man, you know, I was working up contracts. Here is the, you know, the first edition of the contract. Shout out to Italian Stallion with the 10 buckaroos. I think that is a super thanks. But shout out to, you know, the 10 bucks. We do appreciate it over here, man. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to have to be rattling cans and begging for money. And, you know, you guys don't want to hear me beg for money. I mean, you thought Aaron was bad. I mean, I get fucking nuts. Get a couple Jack Daniels in me and then see what happens. But I have the contract right here. I mean, you know, I was ready and willing to sign Corey Adam Comedy to an extensive 3-year deal. I mean, it was already, the ink was, you know, not even dry. This was the revised contract I just got yesterday morning from my lawyers in the greater, I don't even know, the greater Philadelphia area, I guess. I don't want to give away their location. I want to dox my own lawyers. Got the contract, and then the lawyer sends me a revised statement, I guess, copy statement. Just a short time ago. That's why I had to push the podcast back 15 minutes. Because I just got this, well, it was a twofold reason, honestly. I pushed the podcast back 15 minutes because I was waiting on MLC to be done. And, you know, they went over time as usual. They had the great Jim Florentine on the show, and that was pretty exciting, man. You know, Chad, you know, that's like Chad's kryptonite. Jim Florentine is like Chad's kryptonite. And they were giving it to Chad today, man. It was pretty fun. It was a pretty fun watch. Kevin was, you know, dishing it out. But, yeah, man, apparently Gino was in the chat stirring up all sorts of shit. It was actually a pretty entertaining watch for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. And then they started getting the 6:30 territory, and I'm like, all right, guys, I have a show to do. I don't want to, like, try to go head-to-head with MLC. I mean, I'll be lucky to have 2 viewers if that were the case. So I decided to push the contract or the episode back 15 minutes. And then also, too, I got a revised copy and a revised statement from my lawyers here at, you know, Burks and Holowitz law firm over here in the greater Philadelphia area. And their revised statement was simply, I'm going to have to read this on air. But this just came in through the fax machine. The revised statement from the lawyers at Burks and Hershowitz was simply, don't hire Corey. You don't want him. So I will be terminating this contract and everything it's worth right after the show. I'll be burning this in a unceremonious burn fucking whatever, dance ritual, whatever you call it. Sorry, Corey. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. You had a lot of opportunities, and it's just a matter of time before the MLC shtick is all up, and they'll, you know, use you up and you know, do what they got to do with you. You're a hot button topic right now, but give it about a week or so, and that will all be, you know, thrown under the rug, I guess, or not thrown under the rug, but you guys know what I mean. They won't want nothing to do with Corey, and why would you? So, but yeah, so Corey Adam, if you are watching, man, if you want to call in, definitely call in. You have my Skype. I'm curious to see what actually the fuck is going through your mind, man. I mean, because the turn of events this past week have, I mean, my head was scratched. Like, I was literally dumbfounded, just like all of you. Corey Adam, unhireable. Yes. There's no place for Corey. And by the way, let me just get a couple things out of the way. First of all, obviously, the contract goes without saying, right? But, we were on here fucking 2 weeks ago. I have a couple Jack Daniels in me, and I hear fucking Patrick Melton on Nobody Likes Onions going off. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. I'm a retard for wanting to hire Corey Adam Comedy. And it's a twofold thing, right? One, I said if Corey got fired, it'd be pretty fucked up, and you would have work here. But two, again, it's a show. I'm not, looking to onboard any co-host.
Would you say?
I'm not looking to onboard anybody. Imagine me onboarding people. I'm getting $10 super chats, at best a show. I mean, my whole thing was it would have been pretty fucked up if Aaron just fired him. And, maybe we could have did something, but probably leaning on the side of, you're kind of up shit's creek without a paddle. And, it's no hard feelings, man. You were good on our show when you came on 2 weeks ago now, I think it was. I mean, you were good. You knocked it out of the park. You were a good sport. And at the time, nobody was really doing anything with Corey. He was just showing up, collecting his whopping $50 from Aaron. And that was really the extent of Corey Adam comedy. And then, ever since then, I mean, Corey Adam is now once turned internet superstar into the internet's unhireable list. So, yeah, I don't know, Corey. Like I said, if you want to call in, definitely call in to the show. You have my Skype. We will figure out what the fuck is going on, man, because I don't know. It's pretty bizarre. How's everyone doing in the chat, though? You guys look phenomenal. It's a Thursday night. Like I said, it's going to be a relatively shorter show today. On today's docket, we have the Steel Toe Compound Special Numero Uno that I'm going to be watching, reviewing, taking notes on. You guys are going to be giving me your best chats, and we're going to be picking this thing apart. Now, I've only watched this twice. I watched it on the night it was released, and then I watched it maybe 5 or 6 days ago. The before last week's show, before the Sunday show we just did. And, dude, I mean, I thought it was pretty bad when I first watched it. Then I had to rewatch it on 1.5x speed because it was fucking horrible. I mean, it was really bad. And I'm not just saying that. It's not just me fucking boasting over here. I mean, it was terrible. You get on Compound Media, your dream idea of landing yourself a dream gig, the best thing you've done since radio in Aaron's mind. And the three main topics he talked about for an hour and 11 minutes was Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's Spotify deal, let me clarify, because you could talk about Joe Rogan and make it relevant. We talked about Joe Rogan this past Sunday and how his ticket prices were $900. But he talked about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal from 2020. Talked about an Oprah Winfrey bit from 1997. And he talked about, what was the new movie? Flash. The new Flash trailer from the Super Bowl that was, released on the Super Bowl. And those were his three big topics. I mean, look, if it were me and if I landed a deal with Compound Media, and I never would, I mean, how fucking disgusting would that be? I would never do such a heinous crime of an act. But if I landed, a deal on a network that I wanted to get on, I would do something epic, man. I would hire fucking midgets and fucking, be driving monster trucks and, blowing things up. It would be epic. It would be must-see TV. But see, Aaron doesn't think like that. Aaron just does the bare minimum and hopes for the fucking best. He hopes to ball wash everybody in his way that he wants to, make friends with and hope to gain something from, a la Anthony Cumia, Gino Piscante, Chrissy Mayer, obviously, what the fuck's his name? From Nightwave Radio, hey, it's me, it's Mersh. So he's ball washing people and then does the bare minimum. Unreal. But we're going to be watching that Compound special coming up here in just a moment's time. I'm also going to be debuting the new Steel Toe diss song. It is called The Magic Number. Yes, The Magic Number. It is called The Magic Number because this week, I mean, the way things move in the cycle, you know, what was it? Monday, Aaron announced on his show with Crutches that he'd be changing the name of the goal to The Magic Number. I mean, but somehow he's going to twist that into a win. Somehow in all this, he's just trolling all of us. It's like, no, bro, you're fucking depleted. You're broken. You know, you don't know what to do right now, and you're kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. You know, just admit it. It's when you lie about it, it's where we all have an issue with. So, you know, I jumped on the opportunity to write and master a new song. Obviously, the first song being Goal, a Steel Toe diss song. You guys can check that out now. It's streaming up on the YouTube channel, probably right below this video somewhere. Give it a like, share it around, let people know what the fuck's good. And then, you know, this is the second song. And I guess at this point, I'm just going to be doing a Steel Toe mixtape at this point. I mean, I guess I'm left with no other choice. Nobody else is going to pick up that burden. So I guess I am left with the, you know, the challenge of sitting here and writing songs about, you know, Aaron and April and how much, you know, of a fun show they have. Right, guys?
This has been a very fun show.
Very fun show. Very fun week.
You guys look like shit tonight. By the way, let me just say this. Kevin Brennan, I think, you know, said something today that stuck, or maybe it was yesterday, but Aaron's V-neck haircut. Holy shit. What an observation from Sir Kevin. And then April, as always, man, you know, the forehead is looking, it's just like kind of poking me in the shoulder right now. So I'm going to put you guys back over there where you belong. And, you know, I'll bring you back up when, you know, called on. So, yes, guys, we have a fun show to get to, of course. Welcome into this Thursday edition of the In the Paint podcast. Thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. We have a couple clips to get to from today. It's from Opie, Greg Opie Hughes, and Chad Zumock. Chad was on Opie's stream today. And Opie's, I mean, I don't know. Say what you want about Opie, man, but you know, he's doing what he can right now to I guess make some sort of a comeback. But that's not why we're watching him. We're watching him because we watched on Sunday. We watched a Steel Toe clip from last Friday, and if you guys remember, the Steel Toe, Aaron and April, of course, how could we forget? Megamind and you know, Mubi. They were trying to suck up to Opie. Aaron even went as far as to apologize to Opie, which I thought was insane. I mean, anytime you have a grown man on camera with his wife apologizing to Opie, who doesn't like Steel Toe, barely even knows him. All he knows of Steel Toe is that Steel Toe was kind of shitting on him for like 3 months. And that's the extent. You guys aren't pals. You guys aren't buddies. You guys aren't, you know, broadcast fucking equals. In Opie's mind, you're a low-level podcast. So Chad was on this morning. Not sure how many of you have seen that because, you know, Patrick Melton, Nobody Likes Onions, doing great work over there on the Onion channel. Pat was on simultaneously, so, you know, but, I mean, to Opie's credit, I mean, they did pull, like, I want to say it was like 160 live viewers, which was pretty remarkable. Sorry, my camera's going to freeze there. It does that every 30 minutes. But, yeah, so there's 160 people in that chat, and we're going to hear Opie didn't even see the apology video from Steel Toe. And, we're going to see how Opie is actually feeling about Steel Toe. And here's a hint. It's not good for you, Aaron. It's not looking good. I understand you're desperate right now and you're trying to reach out to everybody who fucking despises your guts to, get back into their good graces. But that's not going to work, man. I mean, it just comes off as a desperate attempt and just more ball washing from you and your wife. Megamind, yes.
You dare challenge Megamind.
So we have that clip we're going to be diving into. We have a Patrick Melton clip from Nobody Likes Onions we're going to be diving into. And he was, again, yesterday with the whole Corey Adam thing. I was in his chat saying, I'm out of the Corey Adam business. I've lost all respect for Corey Adam, due to the fact of what he did. I mean, it would have been one thing if he quit and, showed up on Steel Toe Wednesday morning, quit, put in his 2 weeks, whatever. We could have looked past that. But the fact that he gave him that money back, man, it just shows you what kind of a person he is. So Melton was on there. And like I said, if you guys really thought I'm on stream offering gigs around here, I'm looking to hire people. I mean, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Yes, I did say it, but obviously, man, we're not looking to onboard anybody. And, no offense, Corey, but we wouldn't onboard you. So we'll be watching a clip from Patrick Melton. He'll be calling me an idiot and a retard and all that. So we'll be watching that. And then we have a Steel Toe clip, which I thought was pretty interesting. Because Aaron, I don't know if many people picked up on this yesterday, but Aaron actually, Corey, quote unquote, quit this show. But Aaron says something in this clip from last night's Steel Toe evening show live. He says something pretty interesting. And, I'll just kind of leave it at that. We'll watch the clip and I'll get your guys' thoughts. So we're going to jump into our first drink here of the night. Let me check in with you guys, see how everyone's doing. You guys look amazing tonight, as always. Shout out to you guys. I'm doing my best to not clap, guys. I've seen all the things. Oh, man, all he does is clap. Every other word he claps. I mean, it's like, fuck off, It's sarcasm. It plays up to the joke. So I'm really, I'm fucking being, really self-aware of, not clapping on tonight's program. And if I slip, if I get a couple Jack Daniels in me, then so fucking be it. But, it's like, I'll clap all the fuck I want it. But, yeah, Patrick got you on the clap. Yeah, I mean, but did he though? I mean, I'll still clap. It's not that serious. I'm just trying to, be more self-aware. I understand that I clap a lot, right? I understand that I say fuck a lot, almost after every fucking 3 words. I'm just trying to be more self-aware. It's all about growing in this, podcasting space. The space that we call podcasting. It's all about growing and recognizing what you could do better and where you're falling short in a lot of instances. And, those two things, I definitely could work on. The clapping, I'll still be clapping. Don't get it twisted. I would definitely still be clapping after, every so many words. But, let's just make one thing clear off the bat. But I am trying to work on a lot of things, man. I'd be lying if I said this is where I wanted to stop at, right? So, we have a great show. We're going to get into our first shot of the night. Let me catch up with you guys, though. I think you clap just the right amount. Well, thank you, Chris. I do appreciate that. But I wonder if Aaron is using Corey as a way. This is from Social News. He says, but I wonder if Aaron is using Corey as a way to make more money. Taking cut from anything Corey makes. Corey might be dumb enough, or they just lied to try and make Aaron look like he won. Yeah, but we all see through that. I mean, the only people that think Aaron won are the dumb motherfuckers, the people with the IQ below 80 think that Aaron won. In what world is Aaron winning? I mean, I'll wait. If we have Marquise, are you in this chat tonight? Do we have any Steel Bros? I mean, please. I mean, I want to debate this. In what world is Aaron Imholt winning? Please, anybody, somebody tell me. Last time I looked, I'm not changing any of our segments around to magic number. I'm not losing co-hosts, although our co-host isn't here tonight, but that's irrelevant. He didn't quit. He's just not here tonight. He might be showing up on Skype. So, I mean, in what world are we living in that this guy right here on my fucking green screen is, the king of the world? I mean, I don't know. I really honestly don't know. And I don't know what to tell you, and I can't help you if you're going to sit there and dig your heels into the sand and argue with me about this guy, Aaron, who wears a girdle on stream. Is somebody who's winning, do they wear girdles on stream? Yeah, I mean, TK Suso. Steel toe won with that goatee. Yeah, I mean, you if I could fucking rock a goatee like that, man, I guess I'd walk around with my chest puffed out. Unbelievable, guys. Unfucking real. But, you'll have people in this chat, in Pat's chat, Chad's chat, that, will sit there and, actually try to debate you. Now, I've always said that, these guys will come around eventually. It's just, you have to show them the light. But if they don't want to accept the help, it's like, well, then, we're not going to sit here and fucking beg you. You know what I mean? You'll get it eventually. If not, you'll fucking fall off the cliff that Aaron is falling off. And that's just how it's going to be. So, I don't know what to really do from that point on. Shout out to Wheat Diff in the chat. Always putting the wheat and the corn emojis. Shout out to you, man. Also, too, we are on Chad Zumock new microphone watch. Sunday, I extended the challenge to Chad, so any of Chad's cronies in this chat tonight, you could let him know if you haven't yet. But I think he picked up on the hint on Sunday. I was pretty much, I extended the offer by, I think it was March 20th on Sunday. By April 20th, 420. How convenient is that? If Chad didn't have at least a new microphone, I'll give him another out, by the way. If he didn't have a new microphone, and now I'll add to it, or camera, so it could be one or the other. In a month's worth of time, he'd have to give everyone on his Patreon a free month. And this whole week, I mean, he's been doing nothing but talking about getting a new equipment. I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious. So, yes, we are still on Chad Zumock new equipment watch. Hey, man, we just try to hold people accountable, right? I wouldn't want my podcast host, somebody that I call, or somebody that I watch on a daily basis, streaming with a plastic karaoke microphone. It's just like, you're making all this money, you have all these new subscribers, all these new patrons, right? Get a new mic. Blue Yeti. Now, a Blue Yeti is not going to solve all your issues, but it's a step in the right direction. Blue Yetis go for about $72.77. See, there's the first clap of the night, and we are almost 40 minutes in. $72.77 for a Blue Yeti mic. And, it just looks better. It's not, the quality, you're not going to get no better quality out of a Blue Yeti mic. They're shit. They're USB microphones. They're disposable. You use them for bits. You know what I mean? If you're, 14 years old and you're just starting to, film content, you get a Blue Yeti microphone. I mean, if you're in if you're Chad Zumock and you have a Patreon that's doing pretty well and, the internet is, pushing you in the right direction, your YouTube's blowing up and all that good shit, right? a Blue Yeti microphone is the least you could do. So we will be watching Chad for the better part of the next 3.5-ish weeks to see if he actually upgrades any of his equipment for, if it's a new mic or a new camera, we will take either. But if not, by April 20th, somebody let him know. What's his name? Fucking Ian Hawk, I believe. Ian Hawk, the moderator in Chad's chats, usually. Let him know by April 20th. If not, give all your Patreon subscribers a free month. I think it's a pretty fair bet. But tonight's show is not about Chad. It's about Aaron. It's about the compound special. He dressed in a blue collared shirt for it. I'm pretty sure he was wearing the girdle. I don't know. I'll have to double check. So we'll be watching that. We have a couple clips to get to. I have the new song debuting, Magic Number. We'll be playing here in just a moment's time. So if you guys are drinking with me tonight, definitely pour up a drink. This is the part of the program we are where we are going to pour up our glasses, have a drink after a hard day's worth of work. The week is almost over. We have one more day till the weekend. And let's have a fucking solid show, guys. Let me catch up with you guys, though. Let me see what everyone's saying. Does everyone hate my hat? Does everyone think I have, does everyone hate my clapping? What's going on? How's everyone feeling tonight? Melton, easy. Melton. Is Melton in here? There's some egg pickers in here. Egg picker doesn't like me on Twitter. I'm not April. Egg picker, we're on to you, egg picker, a.k.a. April. We're on to you. Our eyes are on you. Let's see. Where are we with the chat? Chad will be found floating belly up in Bob's pool. Whoops. Sorry, it's the wrong camera. But yeah, you get the idea. Bob's pool, by the way, which I've been hearing about Bob's pool for the better part of 3 months. Still no pool, Bob. Like I said, last Sunday, if you guys didn't catch the stream, I had a bone to pick with Bob. Didn't perform any comedy. I went to go check out his comedy set and performed zero comedy. Was kind of let down by that. Now he's this whole pool thing. I mean, it's Poolgate around here for Bob Levy. And apparently he's going to be getting a pool in the next couple of days. Foss Bandicoot gives a clap. Yes, one clap. Okay, so we got clap counters now in the chat. That almost deserves a clap, and we will give a clap for Foss Bandicoot. So now you can put 2 claps. I think that's pretty good. 41 minutes worth of time, and you guys got 2 claps out of me. But I will be fucking trying my damnedest not to clap anymore. Fuck. And there's a fuck, obviously. Hot start, John. Hot fucking start. Let's see. Let's keep reading these chats. Show him boxing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that before we get into everything. Time for Aaron to stop playing radio in his basement and get a real job. Imagine that, Aaron. The day Aaron Imholt gets a real job, I'll go as far as this, because I don't think it'll ever happen. The day Aaron M. Holt gets a real job, I'll pack up everything and fucking, I don't know where I wanted to go with that, but you get the idea. It's never going to happen. You guys pick something fucking funny that, you want me to do. The day Aaron gets a real job, we'll all probably be dead. We probably will never see that, honestly. So don't hold your breath for that. Team Steel Toe Morning Show. Red Fox Mad. Yes, you are a Steel Toe fan. That's no worries. We just, we're here to open your eyes and open some, a different perspective into your thought process. And, if you're not willing to, listen, that's one thing. You can exit the chat, and do as you see fit. But if you are willing to listen and, not fucking spam the chat about how much my Simple Jack haircut pisses you off, then, we can have a conversation because that's all it's about, man. Aaron is a crook, and all you Steel Bros will soon learn that. And again, no matter how much he's telling you he's winning, somebody who's winning, check this out. Somebody who's winning doesn't have to tell you how much they're winning. I mean, it's as simple as that. The day Aaron gets a new job is the day Chad starts telling the truth. Yes. Oh, sorry. I have Chad up on my screen. I didn't even know that. There's Chad. Chad's in the background with his black eye. I forgot I put that on my fucking board. I have to fix that a little bit, so you'll see like a gash on his forehead. That's fucking hilarious. I'm just seeing that back now. That's so... Fuck. What are you going to do? You hit wrong buttons sometimes. I get too ahead of myself. But yeah, the day Aaron gets a real job is the day Chad starts telling the truth. Very true. Aaron is probably weird in real social settings, talking in that 1987 radio voice. Yep. Imagine Aaron in like a public setting. Like imagine if you guys go out to his 10th anniversary or 9th anniversary Stoney show. And I've seen Cowpote in this chat. Cowpote, are you going to be going to Stoney's August 12th or whatever the fuck? You're going to be going to Stoney's to check out the 9th anniversary show and watch them play cornhole for a whopping $27? If you are, man, I have an offer for you. I have an offer. Anybody who's in the St. Cloud, the greater St. Cloud area, the night or the day or the week of August, I believe 10th through the 17th. I believe their anniversary show is the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody is in the greater St. Cloud area that day, and they want to make a whopping $500, film Aaron or really film the whole thing. And by the way, I think Corey is supposed to be on the Steel Toe anniversary show. I don't know how that's going to work now. Is Corey going to show up and perform comedy, while he, just quit to go, do new endeavors on the internet and broadcasting? I don't know. Seems unlikely. But, if anyone is in that greater St. Cloud area, want to make $500, all you got to do is film Aaron doing, doesn't matter, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes worth of comedy. I'd prefer his whole set, though. And then you got to send it to me via Twitter or via my email. You can hit me up on Twitter, and we could sort that out. You'll make the $500. You can't post it on Reddit. That is the only stipulation. You have to send it directly to me so we could play here on the show and make fun of it, and then you could post it on Reddit. So, Cowpote, if you're listening, man, this might be a job for you. Put some, cashola back in your pocket for those cowboy killers. And maybe some gas. All right, let's see where we at here. I want to get into this song. I want to get into a shot. I pray Corey recorded that phone call. I hope so, but the way the event shaped out with Corey, I highly doubt it. I mean, any, good things that I held out for Corey, any good positive hope I held out for Corey, man, it really just went out the window. And, it's sad, man. I mean, because he had, it's not, I mean, I really don't give a shit at the end of the day, but it's just like, he got all of our hopes up. Last week, I mean, he was riding high. He could do no wrong. He was 100 subs away from 1,000. Now he's back down. I mean, the last time I checked, they were still dropping. Let's check Corey Adams' sub count here. We are on Corey Adams' sub count watcher. So let's see. Corey Adam comedy. Let's see. Last I checked, it was like below. Oh, okay. 880. Does that say 886? Wow. Okay. So he's kind of in the middle right now. 886. There he is. Corey Adam comedy. 886. Whopping 886. And that was, I believe yesterday he went down all the way down to fucking like 840. I mean, it was pretty fucking bizarre. From 900. He was up to 900 subs, went down to 840, back up to 886. So, yeah, Corey Adam, the biggest fall from grace and the biggest disappointment this week. Corey Adam, more like Snorri Adam. Yes, very good pun there. I like that one. Sam V, cool. Can't wait to hear. Guys, if you're cross-talking in tonight's chat, I'm going to need you to focus, snap out of it, only talk to the host, all right? There's no crosstalk. I don't want you guys getting ideas behind my back and, plotting to overthrow the fucking host here, all right? So let's knock that shit off. Obviously kidding, guys. Talk away. It's a free chat, open chat. Jake Hudson, you're a member of our channel? Oh my God, that is a scary fucking concept. I've heard a lot about you, Jake Hudson. Be curious to have you on this screen back here, if you'd be so willing to grace us with your presence. Chris says, don't tell us what to do. Yeah, imagine that. Sam says, where is my man Alex? Again, Alex may be joining us on via Skype. So if you're here for, the heart and soul and the breath of fresh air of the program that is In the Pain podcast, Alex may be joining us. He's not in studio tonight. He's out there slanging cars, man. Yes. Fucking whipping up some deals and, delivering to the customer, the best paying customer. No, actually, I have no idea. Alex is tied up, though. I think today was his day off, to be honest. But I think he may be calling in on Skype in a little bit. If not, it's just going to be me. So if you fucking despise me, or if you think I'm fucking, not the heart and soul of this show, I mean, obviously, it hurts my feelings a little bit. But, I'll let it go. If you want to leave now, you can leave. But no, I'm just kidding, of course. I could really give two shits. John, did you watch Chad and Opie today? Yes, James Banks coming in with that hot question. Yeah, we are going to be watching a clip from Chad and Opie from today's stream. I was bouncing around from Nobody Likes Onions, Movie and the Scrimp live coverage to the Chad and Opie stream. And we have a clip we're going to play for Opie. So, like I said, I set this up a little bit earlier. So if you want to rewind, if not, I'll just give you kind of a setup. Steel Toe last Friday apologized and pretty much got down on his virtual knees to suck Opie's dick, only for Opie to tell him he's pretty much fucking can give two shits about him. So that's the clip we're going to be watching here in just a little bit. But I'm just trying to catch up with you guys. Your boys caught a bit of Reddit heat. Yeah, I seen that, guys. People are pretty upset with us. People, mad that we play music, the Blink-182 thing, and, all that good stuff. My Simple Jack haircut, and it's like... That's why I wore a hat today. I was feeling a little, self-conscious. That's why we have a clap counter going, I'm pretty sure. It's only been 2 claps in 50 minutes, which to me, I mean, that's an accomplishment in and of itself. If I, wasn't thinking about this, I'd be clapping away my fucking fat hands. I'd be fucking clapping all the live long day. But yeah, man, Reddit, there was one post I seen on there and I'm like, holy shit, man. A lot of people, maybe they're Steel Bros. Maybe they're, maybe they're not Steel Bros. I don't know. I mean, I really don't give a shit, to be quite honest. But it is what it is. You're not going to make everybody happy. I mean, that would be an insane thing to even request, So, I don't know. Win by 2 Radio, Jake Hudson. What is your Skype name? Jake, okay. We're not calling in tonight. That wasn't an invitation to call in tonight. Tonight's going to be a relatively shorter show, but Sunday... Maybe we can't set something up to get you on. You've been making the podcast rounds, Jake. I've seen what you've been doing. You've been on with Opie. You've been on with BYB podcast, or no, yeah, BYB, right? BYB podcast. You were on with Opie. You were on, I believe, MLC today. I mean, you've been fucking. I might be a little starstruck, Jake, to be quite honest, man. Let's see. The douchebag has the clap. William Walsh, yes. I don't know what that, I guess my clap. Yeah. Well, I've only clapped twice. Jake is a force. Jake Hudson. I wasn't on BYB. No, not BYB. What's the, fuck. I'm sorry. Total BS. Sorry. Total BS. Total BS. Opie. MLC. I've seen you around, Jake. I don't think I'm not watching. I don't think I have people not telling me what you're up to. All right? Just don't fucking, swap my house, please. That would suck! Simple Jack killed a panda bear. So, yeah, somebody said. All right, I'm done talking, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves tonight. We have one more day to the weekend. This is a Thursday edition of the show. We have the Compound special to get into tonight. We have a couple clips, and we have the new song, which I'm going to be debuting right now. So if you are drinking with me tonight, definitely grab your drinks now. It doesn't matter what it is. Fucking, if it's whiskey, vodka, beer, White Claws. Pour it up, get it ready, and we're going to play this song. Now, this song, I just want to set this up. This song is a little different than the first song, which is Goal, a Steel Toe diss song. Check it out now. It's on our YouTube channel. But this song is a little bit different. It's a little bit of a slower vibe. And I'm still kind of currently working on it. But, you know, given the fact that Steel Toe, within the matter of a day, went back on his word. Like, so on Monday, if you guys don't know, if you didn't see Steel Toe, he was letting his audience know that he's going to be changing his goal segment to, or his goal name to the magic number. To fuck with the trolls and fuck with the haters. So every time that, you know, he would refer to the word goal, we would have to refer to the word goal in a, you know, quote unquote gay way. Those aren't my words. Those are Aaron's words. If you don't believe me, go check out the stream from Monday. Make sure to give it a dislike on your way out. But then in the matter of like 3 hours, he changed it right back. So it went from goal to magic number back to goal. So, I mean, you know, it's not like I was going to write a song on Monday and, you know, have it out. So I am still currently working on it, but this, I mean, I have it mixed, mastered, ready to go for tonight. And if I have to make any changes, if you guys think it sucks or whatever, I'll go back and I'll change it. I'll scrub it and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to play the song now. Let's pour up a shot. Let's get into it. This is the debut song, Magic Number, a Steel Toe diss song, numero dos. And again, the full-length album coming this summer. You know, How to Hate Watch Steel. I haven't picked an album name yet, but How to Hate Watch Steel Toe sounds good for right now. Somebody says, Jake is the future of podcasting. He should be on Rogan soon. Imagine that fucking sight. I would watch it, though. I mean, honestly, you guys would be lying to yourselves if you wouldn't, you know, say you wouldn't watch that program. But let's get into this, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for spending your Thursday night with us. But, yeah, we're going to play the song, the hit song, Magic Number, a Steel Toe diss, and we're going to be drinking. So let me get my shot ready here, and then we're going to play it. I don't have a video. I'm still working on the video concept, so, you know, bear with me. It's just going to be audio, so if you guys want to clip this and send it out and do whatever you want with it, go ahead. It'll be up on our YouTube probably before Sunday's show. We'll be debuting probably the video side of things. So, yeah, this is Magic Number, a Steel Toe diss song. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you're drinking, salute.
Because we're making fun of you. Your show's a joke. The show is a joke.
Rest in peace, Steel Toe.
Steel Toe. Live. What a blueberry. Hit the like button.
Damn, this one hit different, though. Shout out to my goal reachers.
Okay, now the magic number.
Cheers, guys.
Movie in the script, change his fucking name from the goal to the magic number. Doesn't seem like he's having fun anymore. It only seems like he's folding with the pressure, and the pressure's building up. Now he's getting really scared since he used up all his luck. Depression setting in and he's feeling really stuck. So he looks over at April as he tries to muster up the strength to finally tell her that he's fucking had enough. It's the magic number, motherfucker, magic fucking
Thank you for joining
number.
us tonight, guys. Let's have a great fucking show.
It used to be the goal, now it's just a magic number, bitch. I'm sick of the goal, I'm really sick of all your lying. I'm sick of the begging, all the begging, the pleading and crying. I'm sick of you more, and the constant reminder your show's not dying. And this is a war, the pressure is mounted, so we'll keep applying.
It's one of these songs, you got to do this. And that is it, guys. Magic Number, a steel toe diss number 2. I'm going to clap all the way. Somebody says Marshall Mathers LP vibes. Imagine that. But yeah, that's it, guys. The long overdue Magic Number numero dos, man. That was pretty exciting. Again, it's a way different vibe from the first song, but you know, I thought it was pretty fitting. It's definitely a more of in your feels song. But I'm curious to see how you guys. That was funny though, John. I like the show, but I always hate when there's a but. Thanks. Here we go with the fucking butts. Son of a bitch. I like the show Bud. I like the show Bud, but when you don't do a show in 4 days, my brain starts to run wild and I don't know where your head is at. Well, I mean, look, we're not in the business of hopping on stream every day. I mean, after a while, people would start getting sick of us. I mean, I start getting sick of myself after fucking, you know, a 6-hour excursion on a weekend, right? So it's like you got to give people time to breathe, recoup, let the week play out. You know, you have Patrick to watch, you have Chad to watch, MLC to watch, and then we'll come in every, you know, like I said, it's definitely every weekend. And then starting in April, we're going to be doing members only, a once a week show, members only for all our members. So if you aren't a member, definitely sign up for our membership program. It's, I believe, $4.99 a month. And you will have that free show along with, you know, when we drop merch, you'll have the first, you know, exclusive dibs on that merch. And if we ever drop songs like this, you know, in the future, you guys will be the first to hear those songs or see the video to the song that we put together and some other perks I'm still working out. I'm still very, like, we only got monetized like a month ago, so I'm still working on a lot of shit. So, but yeah, we're not in the business of doing fucking shows 7 days a week. Imagine that. Maybe one day, but for now, you know, 1-2 days a week is fine with me. Somebody says sick tune. Somebody says not gay. Well, that's always good. Aaron M. Holt needed bank so bad he showed up on the screen with a giant herpy on his lip. So sad. Yes, for sure. Again, I'll be posting that song on the YouTube channel probably this weekend. I'm still working on the video, so just bear with me on that. It's a whole ordeal. You got to mix the song. Well, you got to write the song, mix the song, make sure it sounds good, and then you got to do the visuals. I mean, it's a whole fucking. I'm the only person doing it, man. It's a one-man operation over here. Alex just, you know, he comes on air and you know. Sorry, I'm reading thanks to chat. I was just going to say Alex comes on air and just shows up and look pretty. But thanks says, John, no, that's a joke. That's what Aaron said to Corey after the movie in the script Meltdown episode. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, fucking unreal. Imagine that, though. Aaron feels like he's got a stream. And for somebody like Aaron, dude, I mean, Aaron claims, and I was thinking about this last night. I was going to tweet it out, but I was like, let me just save it for the show. I mean, it's not really a wild concept. You guys probably already know this. But Aaron claims that he doesn't live on the internet, right? Him and April do not live on the internet. When they're done their show, they get off and they have a life outside of this. They walk their dog, who they also leave out in the cold, the freezing cold, for the dog to get hypothermia. They walk their dog. They go on picnics. They take trips in the fucking, you know, in the meadow or wherever you take trips. I don't know. They have a life, essentially. They go to fucking, you know, Acme. I'm not sure if you guys have Acme, but it's like essentially like a food market. But they go to all these places. And I'm thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, where do you find the time to do all this shit? You do, you know, 9 shows a week. Your morning show is 4.5 hours. Your night show is 2.5 hours. So let's just do quick math. That's 7 hours right there. You do show prep for 2 shows. Let's just say that's 3 hours. You put out a clip from each show. Let's just say a clip takes about an hour to, you know, make the clip and then put out the clip. So 2 clips a day, that's about 2 hours. So we're at 7, 11, you know, 7 with the shows, 3 with the show prep, 2 with the editing. And then you're answering people all day and night on Twitter and YouTube. Like, you're talking 13, 14, 15 hours worth, you know, of being on social media. Like, where do you find the time to have a social life? You know, so again, it's just more gaslighting from Aaron, more gaslighting from April. And hold on one second. They're going to convince you that, you know, they come on stream, they do their show, they get off, and, you know, they're not like, glued to the TV and, following everything that is said about them. I mean, that couldn't be further from the truth. Again, Steel Bros, please, I'm open for debate here. But hopefully everyone did like that song. That song is called Magic Number. It is a Steel Toe Dis Numero Dos. Are you located in Ohio? Am I located in Ohio? False Bandicoot? That is resounding no. 2 clips don't take 2 hours, LOL. Egg picker, so, I mean, it's okay, but if you're misinformed. But yes, 2 clips, their clips are usually anywhere from 15 minutes to about, and I've seen upwards of, 50 minutes per clip. So you have to clip that out, which could take up 15 to 50 minutes right then and there. So let's just say that. Then you got to upload it to YouTube, which could take, 30 minutes. At fucking the very least, you're looking at an hour's worth of time. You do 2 clips a day, that's at least 2 hours. Trust me, I upload clips, I rip, I do all the editing and shit like that. I know how long clips take. Like I said, that the song Magic Number will be up on our YouTube this weekend. You guys could stream it all the live long day. If not, just clip that out of the show tonight and, spread it around. Let people know Magic Number coming soon to a streaming platform near you. What's Egg Picker saying? Mobile phones are a thing. Yeah, I guess they are. They don't have to be inside to make a clip. You understand the data it takes, the megabytes it takes up on your phone if you're trying to clip a 45-minute segment or a 30-minute segment or a 25-minute segment? I mean, unless you have an iPad with you at all times, which, let's call a spade a spade. They don't, it's just, they have to be on their computer is what I'm saying. All right, let's get into some clips here tonight, Egg Picker. All right, not to make clips. I mean to be on Twitter. Well, yeah, I mean, that part's true, but you're still living online. You understand what I'm saying? My whole point is, not the clip thing. It's about them being online. They claim they don't live online. That is my claim. Or that is their claim. And that is what I'm repeating. But it's like, where do you find time not to be online when you're doing all that extensive work? So again, Comedy Hacks, Aaron uses his... Wait, let me finish. Aaron uses his Mega Mind to upload clips.
You dare challenge Megamind!
Don't you dare challenge Mega Mind. This show, this Showls, a bullying show. Please focus on hockey. I don't understand what the reference is, but thank you for the 199. All right, let's get into some clips, guys. I'm done ranting. I've been ranting for an hour. Holy shit. Sometimes you blink your eyes on this show and fucking time flies. All right, so let's get into, we're going to start with Nobody Likes Onions. And this was from yesterday, the Movie in the Scrimp live March 22nd, 2023. And this is just going to be going over the Corey Adam drama that took place yesterday. And this is essentially Patrick, calling me dumb, calling me an idiot, calling me a retard for wanting to hire Corey Adam. Again, and I'll say this, maybe I have to say it slower and maybe I have to learn a different language to, get my point across. But it's like, again, I'm not looking to onboard anybody, man. It's like, in what world do I live in where I'm looking to hire fucking co-host? I have a hard enough time to, have one co-host show up on a weekly basis. One show a week. It's nothing against Corey. Like I said, Corey was a great sport. He came on the show 2 weeks ago. I feel like, it started the whole turn, the turn of Corey Adam. It started that whole turn. I'm not saying, we had, any kind of, hand, what's the word I'm looking for? We didn't, have any significant part to play in. If anything, we had a little part to play in that because after that, Corey Adam was a rock star. And in my eyes, Corey Adam is, yes, he's a good guy. He's just he's a timid guy. He doesn't like confrontation, and he's been on record saying that. He's not, he's not for the drama. And to that, I'd say this. It's like, dude, you're on the fucking internet. Drama is everywhere on the internet. If you don't want drama, go to a public library and read a fucking book. It's like, you put yourself out there on the internet. You have this crazy fucking mustache. that resembles a little bit like Wario or Mario or Luigi. All three really, kind of fit the description of Corey Adam. You have this, mustache, again, your green screen cuts off, it's only, it cuts off a quarter of, you have this green screen up and it covers 3/4 of your wall. Then the other quarter is your fucking siding. Your white wall is showing on your, green screen in your frame. You don't think people are going to shit on you and bring drama your way? Again, maybe the internet is not your thing. I understand that, but drama is everywhere on the internet. You put yourself out there, you could be doing the most wholesome thing. Look at Mersh. I get it, people hate Mersh, but look at Mersh. Mersh is fucking doing this thing where he's trying to save homeless stray cats. In theory, that is a good, wholesome thing. It should get nothing but love and support, but it doesn't. And maybe a little bit has to do because it's Mersh, but it just, even an outsider that sees that looks at it and is like, bro, fuck your cats, right? It's like people will find anything to shit on you for, Corey. And I get it, you don't have to engage necessarily with these people, but it's like drama follows you everywhere, Corey, on the internet. So it may be time to grow a backbone and start addressing some of the shit and start being for the drama. Because, again, that's what people like. This whole last week and a half, the people that started to support you, guess what they fucking love the most? Here's a hint. It rhymes with the word llama. Drama. People like drama. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no way around it. The people that you have gained on your side the last week and a half enjoy watching car wrecks on screen. So, maybe it's just I don't know if that has to speak with your character or I don't think it's necessarily on your character standpoint. It just speaks to the kind of person you are. You don't want to, acknowledge the drama. You don't want to, take that sort of thing head on. And I understand that. It's not for everybody. But then again, it's don't put yourself on the internet. You know what I mean? Open a fucking, a dog walking business. That's not online. That's simply in the yellow pages, if that is even still a thing. But you put yourself on the internet. You do a show. People are going to fucking hoot and holler about anything. And especially, you don't do any, you don't do yourself any justice. You wear the same hat on every stream. Your background, look, it's not that I'm not a fan of green screens. You could easily make green screens work, but it's fill out the rest of your wall. I shouldn't be able to see your fucking white painted wall if you have a green screen. Your mustache, obviously, people could pick apart. That's really easy. Looks is an easy thing to pick apart with people. But, again, this is just me ranting here at Corey. But, this all goes back to Patrick, where Patrick had this, this hooting and hollering. And we're going to watch it here right now. Let's pull up Patrick on screen. And he's hooting and hollering here about how, essentially, I'm an idiot. I'm a retard. I wanted to hop on the Corey Adam bandwagon. It sure would have been interesting. Imagine if I would have onboarded a Corey, somebody who doesn't like drama. That, it just wouldn't have worked. Even if I did, let's just hypothetically say I wanted to bring on Corey here on this podcast. Well, I might be a little drunk. I wanted to bring on Corey on this podcast. Well, all we do is drama. We cover a fucking podcast. We talk shit. We rip people. We critique their podcast. And, we stick our nose into places sometimes our noses don't belong. Corey isn't about that. Corey wouldn't want to do that. So, you watch Corey on Steel Toe, and a lot of times Aaron does that. Aaron fucking tries to go after people and, talk shit. And you could see Corey just is timid as a mouse. Doesn't like to fucking, really speak his true feelings. Or maybe he doesn't really give a shit at the end of the day and he's just there to collect the fucking $50. But, either way, it's pathetic. But, even if I brought Corey on this show, it would have never have worked. For obviously the reasons I just laid out. But let's watch this. This is Melton. This was yesterday's Nobody Likes Onions. Melton calling me an idiot. I was in the chat. I said I lost our respect for Corey. And why did I lose our respect for Corey, guys? Because he gave the money back. If he quit Steel Toe and showed up on Steel Toe's episode yesterday and just quit and walked away and that was it, you know, I'd still be pro Corey. But he gave that money back. And that's just like a weak-minded, weak individual move. It's a weak move. Again, do I think that like Corey is somehow a bad human being for this? I mean, no, that's insane, right? You know, Corey, two things could be true at once. He could be a good guy, but he just, you know, he's confused in this whole thing. I mean, you don't get to be on Steel Toe Morning Show once a week for $50 fucking if you have all your screws in your head fucking, you know, tightened. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that should tell you everything right there. But that doesn't take away. I mean, he could, like I said, two things could be true at once. He could be a good guy and, you know, just fucking lost, you know, confused, doesn't know how to internet. Not that anyone really, like, knows how to internet, but, you know, he just has a slower learning curve than most. Maybe that was my misjudgment. That was my mistake. I gave Corey too much credit. But again, if you guys watch back, I just spit everywhere. I feel like Kevin Brennan now. But if you guys watch back like 2 weeks ago, I'm on stream and I'm talking to Al. And this is why I wish Al was here, because he could vouch for this. But I'm on stream. And my biggest thing, if you wanted to get to Aaron, and I was saying this, if you wanted to get to Aaron, and I'm not sure if anyone remembers what I was saying for the better part of 2 weeks. If you want to get to Aaron, what do you do? What is the best course of action? Because there was a lot of people making direct attacks, talking shit, making fun of him, and that can only last so long. There has to be a course of action. If people just talk shit all the long day, like it would be easy for like somebody like Aaron, who does 72 shows a week, to just simply roll with the punches. Okay, this group of people here, they're talking shit. I'm just going to simply ignore them. I'm going to declare myself the victor and just move on. So you have to go one step further. You have to have a course of action. And the course of action I proposed, which I think is kind of in full swing right now, was you divide from within, you remove people that Aaron is closest to, and then you attack when he's at his weakest. Him being Aaron. It's not I'm not fucking rewriting history here. I mean, go watch the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Watch the Green Goblin scene. So again, Patrick Melton's going to be calling me an idiot, a retard, stupid. And again, I get it. You know, he's playing it up for show. I do like Patrick. This is not a dig at Patrick. I just wanted to kind of, set the record straight here. So let's watch this. This was from yesterday's Nobody Likes Tomatoes. I'm just kidding. Nobody Likes Onions on YouTube. Check it out. Give him a subscribe if you haven't yet. He is doing great work streaming Movie in the Scrimp pretty much every morning. 7 a.m. Eastern time, 4 a.m. Pacific. And that's fucking dedication. If you're getting up every day at 4, in Patrick's case, 3 a.m. Pacific time. Come on. That's fucking dedication. So, I do like Pat. Pat is a good dude, doing good work. But again, it's just like, if you couldn't see through what I was doing was a bit. Now I get it. He doesn't know me from Adam. But again, if it's just like, come on. It was clearly a bit. But let's watch.
And we get to keep going on doing our show. And usually both shows end up with more subscribers and followers out of it. So it does end up kind of looking like a work anyway in the end. So no problem with the MLC thing, nothing like that. When we spoke yesterday, my whole thing.
Don't let NLO ruin my show.
All these shows are like, I'm going to get Steel Toe. And then one of my own guys is sabotaging the show and, making himself some money off of it, which Corey did. I will say this. Corey did give me half the money that he made off the.
Now, let's make one thing clear before Aaron gets into this. This does bother Aaron. Egg Picker and Stevie J, Stevie Lou, Marquise Harris, all you guys that think this, like, Aaron is somehow magically winning. Let's not get it twisted. Aaron is not winning. This bothers the shit out of him. He just lost Corey. Corey was his co-host and friend for the better part of like 5 or 6 years. Even though if it was one show a week or one show a month, you know somebody for 5 or 6 years, you build a relationship and a rapport with them, and you get used to that person. Not to mention, you only have to pay him $50. So I mean, that's sweet in and of itself. I mean, good luck to the next person he has to pay $50 to. I mean, if you're not Johnny Crutches, am I right? Which, by the way, I am still working on a plan for Sir Crutches. I haven't really yet developed what I want to do with him yet. I just feel like with Johnny Crutches, I mean, there's just so much blind loyalty with Mr. ALS himself, Johnny Crutches. It's like, you know, I think we'll have to do a lot more work and a lot more, you know, footwork to get to Johnny Crutches. But don't let it, you know, Aaron fucking, you know, confuse you here. He's going to play it off like, you know, what we're doing is not affecting his bottom dollar, his baseline. I have news for you guys. It is. You don't change your fucking name from goal to magic number if it's not. And obviously, you know, the examples can, you know, they go on. I'm not going to sit here and list them all, but you know, he's changing his entire show format. He's losing co-hosts. He's losing friends. Doesn't talk to his family. April looks like a disheveled dog every stream. They're drinking at night. We're getting to Aaron. Rest assured. I mean, just look at Corey, though. I mean, nobody likes onions laughing in the chat. Okay. But, you know, it's just, like, insane, dude. Now, this is either one or two things. This is either the greatest work of all time and Corey is just fucking playing all of us, or Corey is just really cucked to Aaron. I mean, it's one or two things. And, you know, judging Corey, I don't think this is a work. But if it is, man, you know, I might have to fucking dig up that contract I played at the top of the show and fucking have to revise that shit and talk to my lawyers over at Burks and Hollowitz over in the greater Philadelphia area. If you want law firm work done, make sure to call those guys. They do amazing work. But it's just like, come on, dude. How did this happen? And that's my whole thing. How did this happen? From last Wednesday where Corey was like, providing us comedy gold, to this week, he just looks like his, like, you know, mother died. He looks like he just lost his best friend. I don't know. I did have faith in Corey. I did. That was one thing that was true. I did have faith. I wanted to set Corey up for a successful life. Now, imagine that. At the end of the day, I don't give a I mean, come on, guys. I mean, what are we talking about here? But watch this. So, Pat, you were here. You were calling me an idiot and retard and stupid and all that shit, right? And that's all fine and good. I get it. But, you know, it's just like, there was no way in hell I was ever offering Corey a job. I mean, come on, dude. Oh, God. I mean, the sound of it sounds good, right? But, I mean, let's keep watching.
The deal.
Fuck.
But I did tell him that's blood money. I tried to return. I don't know why my business Venmo won't let me return money. I'm fucking.
Wow, he gave him half the money.
And I'm just too
that's fucked. That was fucked.
So I just said, you know what, Corey, I'll just give it back to you the next time I pay.
So I paid all the fees and taxes and YouTube cut of that, and he gave it all to Steel Toe. So there's Corey Adam, everybody. You just heard it. All your fucking money that you gave me and that I gave up
it's pretty fucked.
Last week, he gave it to Steel Toe. So that's who we're dealing with. You guys still love Corey?
Nope.
Still want Corey on MLC, you fucking idiots?
Money, more than Aaron.
Yeah, no, that's, you know,
going on these different shows.
that is pretty fucked.
maybe it's time to spread my wings and see how much money I can make maybe doing something else. Which, by the way, we talk about capitalism, we talk about business.
Yeah, Corey doesn't have it,
That's
man.
exactly how
You
it
guys
works in the
are.
workplace.
I commented here, and then Pat, this is where you kind of go off on me.
Ever left has been because
So I Venmo'd that to Corey yesterday, and he immediately sent half of it. Wow.
Right.
So done. Well, win by 2.
There
You're
it
fucking
is.
retarded anyway.
Yeah, retarded. Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, you jumped on the fucking sucking Corey's
Well-
dick bandwagon too. I didn't do it. You guys all fucking follow through.
Again, again, it wasn't really the sucking Corey Adams dick, as much as it was, kind of playing, I don't know if I was playing 4D chess, but I was definitely playing a version of chess. Again, it's just like watching this whole thing play out. It has been tremendous, to say the least. I didn't actually think we'd end up here, but here we are. Corey Adams quitting Steel Toe Morning Show is, I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't bring a smile onto my face. Unfucking real. Now what? He's going to be a third or a fourth mic on MLC. Good luck, Corey. But Pat, don't be so quick to jump the gun, man. Yeah. Imagine me really offering Corey Adam a job. Okay, let's keep watching.
Like trends. Why don't you restrain yourselves a little bit? When somebody's like, you should let Corey be your co-host, why don't you fucking just sit in that for a minute and go, we don't make giant decisions about my show.
I agree.
In a heartbeat for lulz.
Agreed.
We don't go, yeah, Corey's amazing. Maybe we'll get him on. I saw your show win by 2. You were like, well, maybe we'll get him on.
He's watching.
For a show. Maybe will you? Do you want this guy?
No, I don't.
You win by 2. You jumped on that train. Like, oh, we'll get Corey
Yeah,
on. It's
but,
like, do it. Get him on. He's real funny.
if it was your show, that I don't necessarily do.
Again, all a shtick, all a gag. But so that was Pat Melton. Graciously telling me how big of a idiot I am. Again, we're all having, for a lack of better term, fun.
This has been a very fun show.
Very fun show. Very fun week.
Maybe I am playing 4D chess. I don't know. Figure it out. I've never played chess a day in my life. So for me to jump to playing 4D chess would be a insane concept. But maybe I was. Maybe I just didn't know it. I don't know. One of the greatest, I will say, one of the greatest turns ever. Oh, well, maybe not greatest turns. One of the most, I guess, saddest turns ever. From where Corey started. A bright-eyed individual who had a lot of promise and, hope in his future when he, was once on this screen here on In the Pain podcast, to then, trolling Aaron at his own show, to then going on MLC, Aaron's arch nemesis, to now paying Aaron back the money that nobody likes onions. I mean, insane. How we ended up here, I don't know. But again, it goes back. Watch 2 weeks episode. The episode from 2 weeks ago. Divide from within, attack. Divide, attack. And I guess it's working. I mean, because now he's quitting, and Aaron's bringing on Oz, which is the worst co-host in history. If you actually look up worst co-host in history, a picture of this guy named Oz will appear in the dictionary. Yes, it's actually true. So check out Webster's Dictionary. Go to worst co-host in history. Type that in now, and you'll see Oz's picture popped up. And this is the guy Aaron is bringing on for fucking, I think, April Fools, or the first Wednesday in April, whatever the fuck he said. It's amazing. He's still gonna somehow flip it that he's winning throughout all of this. And, again, if somebody is winning, they don't remind you every show, every 2 hours, that they're winning. Egg picker. Remember that when I say that, egg picker. I don't just say that to fucking hear myself talk. There's some truth and validity to that shit. So, Pat, again, I understand you jumped the gun. You were kind of misinformed, but it's all right. We all make mistakes sometimes, and it is what it is, right? But all right, let's see. What are people saying here? Wouldn't this still be a Win by 2 radio victory that Steel Toe Morning Show lost their best? I mean, yes. I mean, exactly. Who said that? Sabatai Lopez. Yeah, man. Exactly. You get it, Sabatai. And I've seen a lot of people in Nobody Likes Onions chat. They were saying at the end of the day, Aaron lost Corey and Corey quit, so that's a win for us. Right. That's what it's about. So, let's see. Amazing you see that in others and not yourself. Who said that? Slammin69. Slammin69. I don't know if you're referring to me, man, but if you are, fuck. Oh, no, he's saying... All right, not? I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're trying to say. Okay, so let's see. If you're winning, you don't have to try to convince the audience. Exactly. You just do. You just fucking go about your business. You just go on stream. And that's no secret, like, what I was trying to do. I mean, if it was a secret, I'd be, like, in some, like, secret Discord server that was encrypted by, Discord encryptions. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I wouldn't have been on YouTube Live telling you my fucking course of action. It's no secret. But I'm not sitting here gloating every day. It just gets to a point where Aaron is on every fucking stream. He's telling his audience of 500 people, which, by the way, we have to look into this shit. Does anybody know tech in this chat tonight? Look into that shit. How do they have 500 people in that chat? And their chat rate is probably at 5 or 6. 6 messages per every minute is the chat rate. So I don't know. They have 500 people in the chat. They're barely hitting goals. They missed 3 goals this week. But again, Aaron is in his live stream. Check back on his just look back on any stream this past week. He's done fucking 6 of them. Look back. I guarantee every episode, at least one time, he's mentioning something about winning, or he's flipping his narrative, and he's trying to let you guys know that he is coming out on top through this whole thing. That couldn't be further from the truth. Unbelievable. So, yes, Corey Adam is officially, well, it's not technically, yeah, it's official that he's quitting, but, so it brings me to my next clip here. So let's go to this Steel Toe clip. So this is something that not a lot of people are talking about. So yes, Corey Adam did quit the Steel Toe program. But Aaron lets out something here that's pretty insightful. And what he's going to let us know is that, yeah, Corey Adam did quit, but Aaron asked Corey to finish out his term. And again, I mean, we've heard this on MLC. We've heard this on Nobody Likes Onions. You're making $50 a fucking show. You don't owe Aaron anything. I mean, you made $300 yesterday. I mean, Jules David, Red Bar's fake wife in the MLC chat, I mean, was willing to pay you $1,000 for you to just fucking spill the beans and leave the show. So your allegiance to Aaron is what's alarming, and that's what people are kind of fucking upset about, Corey. Again, call into the show, if you want to explain your side. I would love to hear from you. Did have a contract all written up from Burks and Hollischwitz. Well, that almost sounded like Auschwitz. Holy fuck. I didn't mean that. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I am playing 4D chess. But essentially, Aaron asks Corey in this clip from last night's Steel Toe evening show. Aaron asked Corey to finish out his term, as if Corey is binded to some, non-fucking breakable contract that he has to. Corey, again, if you had a backbone, if you had any fucking, if you were just able to stand up for yourself, you would just say, fuck you, Aaron, I'm done. I have this new MLC gig I'm doing every Wednesday that I make 4x the amount of money that I make on your puny show. I'm not sticking around. For what? I'm going to go spread my wings. But Corey, again, is cucked to Aaron. And now he's going to be doing at least one more show. Aaron, now in this next clip, Aaron says till the beginning of April, which I guess that would only be one more show, right? Yeah, it's the 23rd now. By the time it's next week, it'd be the 30th. Yeah, so Corey does have one more show. It's why are you even doing that one more show? Again, this could be the greatest fucking work ever done. If Corey had any sort of redemption, he would make this next Wednesday show memorable. but he's not. He's going to continue to talk about the banks and about how they hate trans people and about how they're winning and about how, how Austin, Texas is this time of year. So yeah, let's just watch this clip. We have one more clip from the Opie show this morning that we're going to be jumping into the Steel Toe special on Compound. Then I'm going to be getting out of here, guys. Again, it's a little bit of a shorter show today. So yeah, let's watch this clip. This was from last night's Steel Toe evening show, the most professional show on YouTube. Have you not heard? When you turn on Steel Toe, you're watching a professional show. You're watching a professional host, a professional co-host. April, Aaron. I mean, you look up the word pro in the dictionary, and these two are the first thing that pops up. I mean, it's unreal, guys. When I'm fucking watching the Steel Toe show, I'm blown away at the professionalism from these two. I mean, the banner that they sit in front of, their microphones, their lack of filling up the screen here, their Stonies logo, their boots. Imagine if you have a show and your logo is a boot. Not since I worked construction when I was 17 years old did I even fathom the idea of having any sort of logo as a boot. Even my construction company thought that was fucking repulsive. I mean, but, again, this is a pro show. You have to understand what you're watching. Aaron has to reinforce that. And I shouldn't be the one to tell you this. But if I sat here and begged you guys and reminded you on a hourly basis that what you're watching here tonight is a pro show. Oh, sorry for the gunshot. Then it would be the most unprofessional show. I shouldn't be the one to tell you that. But some people here tonight, Egg Picker and, Marquise and who else? Yeah, there's Egg Picker right now. Your logo looks like Microsoft Paint. Well, maybe I intended it to look like Microsoft Paint, Egg Picker. Ever think of that? Did you ever think of that? Maybe I was playing 4D chess all along. I mean, it's like, you can't argue with me when your favorite professional show's logo is a boot. A boot. It is a fucking boot. I mean, what are we talking about here? Steel Toe Morning Show, where we lace up our steel toes and we hit the grindstone. Funny thing is, we actually don't have any work ethic and we don't have a real job. We just convince you guys to pay us so we never have to get a real job in the first place. We're a blue-collar fucking show. By the way, the 500 people in their chat, I would venture to guess 22 people maybe actually have a job. The other 460 or 72... Wait, time out. I'm bad at math. 478 people. Sorry, I was never good at math, guys. Don't make fun of my math skills. I'll find you. The other 478 other people, whether they're bots or whether they're real people, they probably never had real jobs. They probably don't even know what a job is. So for you to have a steel toe boot is a slap in the face to everybody who actually goes out in the morning and actually fucking, makes work for themselves and works hard, That's my whole thing. So let's watch this. This was Sir Aaron Imholt and April. Of course, how could we forget Megamind?
You dare challenge Megamind?
They are going to be letting us know that Corey, even though Corey quit the program, and I did say program, even though Corey quit the program, he's going to be finishing out his term. Again, it's just another, it's another cucked move by Corey. So let's watch.
Ever told him to do is like, hey man, like the audience is our paying customers, And when they're in the chat and they say something quasi, critical, and we're in the middle of a story, don't go fucking ape shit and nuke the guys. Like, don't. That takes away from the show. Let's just let them say that and move
Hold on,
on.
really quick before we get into this. Colt C. All right, so it's like the boot is for clout chasing with people like 18 Wheeler here, and then Trucker 18 Wheeler says right before that, I just drive truck, so no, I don't have a job. No, so you're one of the 22 people, Trucker 18 Wheeler, that have a job. I said that. I didn't say nobody has a job. So there's about 22 out of 500. I know I'm not good at math, but I mean, come on. I can't connect all the dots for you. You're one of the 22 people that have a job. Simple. Trucker 18 Wheeler. And if not, then, that's pretty fucked up that you would name your YouTube name that. I don't know. I'm just kidding. That's kind of fucking ridiculous. I see 1x2 is a man of class with a peach ice elf bar. Wow, you scoped out my fucking peach ice elf bar, you noob! That's pretty funny. Yes, peach ice elf bar is what I'm vaping on. Amount of puffs, I think 5,000. I'm a fan of the peach ice flavor. Chad thinks vaping on stream is gay. And to that, I'd say pick up your peach ice elf bar today. It will, fill your vaping needs. I don't know. This is not a vaping ad here. I'm, but that's fucking KF. That's hilarious, dude. This could have been any flavor in the book. And unless you're zooming in on me right now, I mean, that's fucking insane. It's the best elf bar. Too bad it's super gay looking. But doesn't. Yeah, it is. It's kind of gay looking. And look, I only vape on the show just because I'm not going to smoke cigarettes, while I'm on the show. How fucking rude would that be? And it would just, paint the walls yellow down here. And it's like, it makes everything smell. My mic would smell. So I vape. I choose the vape. And by the way, it is a great KF. But dude, that is fucking hilarious. By the way, I'm kind of thrown off. That you're vaping peach ice elf bars along with me. Enough with me. Enough about my peach ice elf bar. Can we continue on with the show, please? Aaron wearing, by the way, hack comedian shirt, a gray hack comedian shirt. And look at April. There's not a time I could go onto this stream and pause where she has a smile on her face. Every time I pause on her face, she looks like she wants to fucking jump off a cliff. And yeah, I mean that's about it. She looks like she wants to jump off a cliff. I thought I had a soundbite for that, but I guess I don't. She looks very upset. But again, they're going to lie to you and tell you that they're not upset. More gaslighting. Interesting shit. Let's keep watching. Her face is going to be stuck like that for the better part of 3 seconds.
On. But other than that, I don't know.
Look at her.
I'm not sure. Corey Adams Spine with $4.99 said Corey told the truth on his show. He didn't give you half the money. He put in his 2 weeks notice yesterday. You twist things to your favor. I mean, April was on the call too. If I'm lying about anything, she can let you know. But wait, didn't give me half the money? Yes, he did.
He did, and Aaron said that he was going to give it back.
And I'm paying it back to Corey on the 1st. I mean, I have it on my phone.
He put in his 2 weeks yesterday. We said that. We said that he was going to give us 2 more shows, which meant this one and the next one.
You know what? And it wasn't even Corey put in. It wasn't even Corey put in his 2 weeks. If you want to make Corey look as good as possible, I asked him to do.
So Corey didn't even put in his 2 weeks. Aaron actually asked him. So Corey was like, you know what? I'm fucking done with this whole thing. Fuck you, Aaron. They had a big blowout on the phone. Corey, I'll pay top dollar for that phone recording. Corey has this blowout with Aaron in April on Tuesday, and then Aaron proceeds to ask him, will you finish out your term? Will you finish out your 2 weeks here? Meaning yesterday's show, Wednesday, and then next week's show. And Corey, like the cuck that he is, that he's been to Aaron for $50, mind you, said yes.
Do 2 more weeks. He didn't go like, oh, I'll put in my 2 weeks. I went, hey, could you please give us 2 more weeks?
You know, Corey's,
That was it.
the two of them basically said, like, hey, let's end this thing, like, cordially. Let's have this thing look, it's going to be good. That way people can feel like they can still go watch you and they can still watch this show and there's no hard feelings between anyone because that's the truth.
I know a lot of people wanted drama out of this. I didn't, and we didn't get drama. So if you want to dig for it, I'm sorry. You're going to be digging a dry well. Sorry, guys.
That's crazy.
Aaron's breast bind.
So somebody's lying in this whole situation because Aaron said that there's absolutely no drama, and then Corey for the last 2 days on his stream and on MLC yesterday says, "Give me 2 weeks, because when I'm done with Steel Toe, I am going to unleash fucking hell." So who's lying in this situation? I tend to think it's Aaron, but then again, I don't think Corey is playing like some master manipulative, 4D fucking chess here. I just don't see it. So, but somebody is lying in this situation. It's like playing fucking Clue with these two. We can never get a hint of honesty. It's always subversion when it comes to the Eimholtz playing radio in their basement. And again, April's face just looks defeated, depleted. She looks like a beaten down dog, a stray cat that Mersh would pick up and put on his Bad Boys, or what's his fucking YouTube channel? The Bad Boys YouTube channel? The Bring Back Boys? She is literally sick about this whole thing. But Egg Picker and all you guys are going to come on here and tell me fucking Steel Toe has never been better. You know what, Egg Picker? I seen you, Egg Picker, on Twitter today say, the show's energy as of late have never been greater. What world do we live in where the show's energy that makes up Steel Toe Morning Show have never been greater? What world? What world is that? What are you smoking? If you're smoking at all. I hope you are. Because at least you can make the correlation that, hey, man, I'm really fucking stoned half the time, man. So some of the shit I see on YouTube, I actually think is way better than it actually is. You were the only person, by the way. You. The world of today's show probably licks Windows. What? I don't even, wait. The world of today's sorry, I was reading 2 different chats. That's fucked. The world of today's show, go watch it. It was fun. The world of today's show? You're saying, because I said what world. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. I've had a little bit too much to drink. Yeah, no, dude. Their shows suck. Their shows are god-awful. I would rather watch nothing for 8 hours a day than watch 10 more minutes of Steel Toe. But then what kind of business would that be, right? Am I right, guys? I would, I would rather delete YouTube from my phone than have to watch Steel Toe and go to bat for Steel Toe. Imagine going to bat for Steel Toe Morning Show.
Would you say?
Sorry. Imagine that. Egg Picker, you better be on payroll. He better be paying you $50 fucking or something. Because if you're not, and you're just fucking, you're like almost as worse of a cuck than Corey Adam. And I didn't think it got any worse. No, I don't stalk Aaron's Twitter. It's in my Twitter feed. So when I'm on Twitter, I see all the fucking repulsive tweets that people make, whether it be from Aaron, whether it be from Muttering Jay, whether it be from, a lot of it, it's just in your fucking Twitter feed. I don't have to be stalking anybody. And again, I understand you have this, you feel like you have this connection with Aaron. I get that, But at least if you're not open to discussing the possibility that this show is one of the worst shows ever produced in history, you're not at least willing to listen to that conversation, then there's really nothing I or anybody here tonight could do for you, man. Because you're just going to spin out into this fucking hole of insanity for the rest of time. And you're going to go to bat for somebody like Aaron, who wears a man bra. Sick. Imagine wearing a man bra. It's not even a man bra. It's a fucking breast reducer. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really honestly don't know. I'm trying to come up with the words to make sense of this all here live. But it's, people like Egg Picker sometimes, I'm left scratching my fucking head. But all right, so that was from today. So Corey is going to be fulfilling his last week on the Steel Toe program, where dreams are made of and opportunities are seized and everybody is happy. Steel Toe program. So Corey is going to be doing next week. Now, again, I will eat my words. I will come on air next week and eat my words. If Corey comes on with this elaborate ruse and this was all big work, and Corey, launches his own network through this whole thing. I don't know if it's something. If Corey is, playing us all, if he's playing 5D chess, then, I'll take a step back and be like, Corey, sir, you're all right in my book. But until then, we can only describe the last week and a half of your actions as being cuckworthy. I should make that a fucking segment. This week in Cuckworthy, we have, and then, it'll play on the green screen, all that fun shit. So, all right, so that was Steel Toe Evening Show from yesterday. Again, we have one more clip. Now, this is, we're going to kind of switch gears here. This was from Opie and Chad this morning. Chad hopped on Opie's stream, kind of was, ball washing Opie to say the least, but, it's whatever. Chad wants to get back in with Opie. So be it. I'm not one to judge. That's a lie. I am one to judge. But we're not watching for Chad or this has nothing to do with Chad. This has everything to do with Steel Toe again. Because if we remember, we covered this on Sunday. Last Friday, Steel Toe hopped on air. And they presumed to apologize to the one Greg Opie Hughes, which I found completely and utterly fucking disgusting and atrocious. Imagine that. Coming on air, unwarranted, not asked to. You go on air and you somebody you made fun of for 6 months, you're just going to all of a sudden apologize to for what? What is the fucking angle here? What are you trying to accomplish? And the only thing I can think of in my head at this moment in time is that you're running out of options, and that is why you are led down this path of apologizing. Where are the donos at? I don't know. You tell me, Egg Picker. I'm not looking for donations. Have I asked for donations? Imagine that. See, then that's another thing people get they get confused around here. I know you're used to Steel Toe pulling out the can and donating for the last, begging for the last 10 minutes of their show. If you guys want to donate, you know where the button is. You could hit the fucking $sign button. You could donate, and I will shout you out, and I would, give thanks where thanks is, due. I'm not going to stop my fucking show to remind you every 10 minutes, let's donate, let's hit our goal. I mean, how fucking sick is that? We have to break this fucking illusion. If I do a good show and you guys feel like you want to donate, fine. If not, it's no sweat off my back. I have a show to do. I'm here, and I'm going to do it. You know, whether Egg Picker likes that answer or not, it's really irrelevant. By the way, we did make $12 on tonight's program. And that is my third clap of tonight in 2 hours. I think I'm doing better with the claps, guys. Do I have Reddit's approval yet? Am I liked everywhere? Fuck! I gotta stop clapping. You know, I'm just gonna fucking go ball too. All those Simple Jack fucking comments you guys are making. I've seen you guys out there. You know, you think I don't fucking watch you guys out there. I see what you guys are doing. Making fun of my haircut, making fun of my clapping. You guys are quick to turn. No loyalty in this fucking business. I love it. I fucking love it. Perfect amount of clapping as usual. Red Bar approves now. Yes, imagine that. Thank you, Red Bar. Ugh. Like, you guys have this crazy delusion. I don't know if actually Chris was actually being serious, but I mean, people do have that sick delusion where like Red Bar invented everything. He invented the microphone that I talk in. It's like, you guys have to like break that delusion, man. You know, Red Bar didn't invent everything that podcasters do. Shout out to AJ, another hit show. Shout outs to you, AJ, for the $1.99. We are currently at $13.98 tonight. And another $2 coming in from Dub, simply reading 07. Let's go. We are at almost $16 tonight. I could fucking almost buy myself another Elf Bar. Peach Ice. Toad BS. Hit that goal. You don't want to see me bust out this can, dude. I will bust out the can. If you guys are fucking threatening me to fucking beg and bust my can out, that sounded kind of fucking gay, but oh well, we'll roll with it. Red Bar didn't invent saying other people copied. Wait, Red Bar didn't even invent saying other people copied. Yeah, you know, people have just a wild imagination. It's all right, though. You know, we are going to continue business as usual here tonight, guys. Again, appreciate the donations coming in. Let's fucking shove it up, fucking egg pickers. Let's shove it to them. Let's stick it to them. I expect $1 million coming in by the end of tonight's stream. Otherwise, we're not doing any more show. I'll just pack it up and simply go home. No, imagine that. Let's go to this Opie clip. Chad was on Opie's stream again, simultaneously as we're covering Steel Toe. We are also on Chad Zumock new equipment watch. So again, for people who may just be tuning in here on tonight's show, Chad, we extended the challenge on Sunday that Chad had up to a month, March 20th to April 20th, up to a month to upgrade something worth of his equipment, anything. I mean, if it's his background, if it's his camera, if it's his microphone, his headphones. I mean, he has Apple fucking earbuds. I mean, at least get headphones, bro. Like podcasting headphones. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, that would be the easiest thing for you to upgrade. But so we extended the challenge. We are on Chad Zumock new equipment watch, and if Chad doesn't upgrade his equipment from now until April 20th, everybody who has signed up to Chad's Patreon deserves, whether or not he's going to do it or not, deserves 1 month worth of free Patreon membership. I don't know. 1 month free, essentially, on his Patreon. It's been pretty funny, though, to watch because this whole week Chad has been very self-conscious about his new microphone that's coming in and his new camera and his studio he's working on. And I hope he does, man, because, I mean, that'll only elevate Chad because you can only do so much with a karaoke mic, a pair of Apple earbuds, and a picture of yourself from 2007 in the background. So we will be on, for the better part of next month, we will be on Chad Zumock new equipment watch. Yes, there's another clap. That's my 4th clap tonight, guys. You guys in the chat, keeping tallies. Make sure you are tallying that down. That is 4, not 3, not 5. it is 4. So this was from earlier today. This was from Greg Opie Hughes, live from the beach. He's got a beach house, apparently. Ah, man. Nighttime coffee hits different, man. I don't know about you guys. But Opie was on the beach with his dog. His pet dog, not his, like, friend. Today, this morning, simultaneously, Why Nobody Likes Onions was live streaming, and we just had a membership coming in. Hunter T gifted 1 Win by 2 radio membership. Shout out to you, Hunter, for gifting that membership. Let's see who the membership was gifted to. Pretty interesting. Again, for our new members, what we're going to be doing is 1 live show during the week. You guys will have access to starting in April. So if I do a show like this, this would be the members only show. Admiral Dewey, shout out to you, Admiral Dewey. Hey, that's going to be my 5th clap. Shout out to you, Admiral Dewey, for now becoming a member. Shout out to you, Hunter, for providing that membership. But yeah, you guys will be getting, like, if we do a weekly show, you guys will be getting that. It'll be up to at least 2 weekly shows a month with any new music and new videos, new merch. You guys will have exclusive access to that. And I'm working hard to develop a merch shop. We have some merch now. We have hoodies and shirts, t-shirts, and hats. But I'm currently working on getting the shop developed, so you guys could just go there and pick out what you want. So yeah, if you want to become a member, definitely become a member today. It's $4.99 a month. All right, so let's get back into this. Opie and Chad. So Opie has Chad on, and if you remember last Friday, like I said, we covered this on Sunday. Steel Toe, Aaron was apologizing to Opie. Well, let's find out what Opie had to say. So Opie didn't even see the apology, but instead, he is going to give us his thoughts on Steel Toe. Let's watch.
Wouldn't have its same appeal.
Right.
But these shows, that's all they got.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I when these podcasts that love Kumia start coming at me and trashing me, I had to learn all this stuff. I didn't want to learn it. So right. I just flipped the script, came up with Kumia's Cucks, where I go after that dude in Rochester, that Steel Toe, E-Rock, all these douchebags that suck up to Kumia, and Gino and Chrissy, and now I'm making a profit from it because they did that to me. Like, it's like I felt like I was John Rambo in First Blood taking on the National Guard. Like, you guys want to play? I can do this, and I can do it doing it better, and that's why my numbers are up. And
imagine making the claim you could do it better than somebody while simultaneously your internet goes out. Yes, I could do it better. You know what I mean? How ridiculous. All right, it's one thing. I know we all have internet problems. I know that's a little ticky-tack thing to, make fun of somebody for it. But if you didn't have the karaoke plastic microphone, I wouldn't even be doing any of this. But again, it's not about Chad. I just thought it was funny. He's making the claim that, he could do it better than anybody else. And all the people that are making fun of Chad, he could do it better while at the same time freezing, making that claim. Here, I'm going to rewind it and let's watch it back.
I can do this, and I can do it doing it better, and that's why my numbers are up, and I'm getting great Patreon numbers, so bring it on. I fought back.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a few days where I'm watching you guys on MLC, and I see the super chats coming in, and it almost brings me to tears. I'm like, where is this money coming from? But then you guys have to split it between 3 guys. Ha 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 ha.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When Kevin Brendan sends me Venmos, I'm like, holy shit. I mean, and I know how much of a cheapskate he is, so I'm like, for him to give me this, we're doing pretty good.
So the Steel Toe guy, I don't really know much about him. He's been a thorn in my side for a while. He keeps trying to get my attention, and the fact is, I've clicked on literally just a few minutes of his stuff. That is it. There are people that click on all that stuff, but it started with him wanting to get me on his show, and I was at a point where I'm like, maybe I should start doing other people's show, and maybe I should start growing this again. I don't know. I really don't know. I just enjoy turning this on and babbling, and then go about my life. And so I started thinking, maybe I'll go on this guy's show. He wrote me something really, really nice. I'm a fan. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. And then then I did just a little research, and I just see all this shit where he's trashing me. I'm like, who are these dishonest people? But then to his credit, he recently, I guess, apologized to me. But it's just weird. The whole thing is weird.
When you said
that's where it kind of starts and stop. Steel Toe apologized to Opie, like we went over last Friday. Opie heard about the apology, but still thinks Steel Toe is weird. Imagine that, Aaron. If you're listening, if you're watching, which we all know you probably are, Egg Picker probably sent you the link, and you're probably tuned in now from your fucking sofa, claiming that you don't spend all your time online. Well, you apologized to Opie, and even I think it was today, again, it was another tweet in my feed, Egg Picker, not that I'm stalking Aaron, or maybe I am. And even if I am, what are you going to do about it? But Aaron makes this tweet about Opie. Here, let's just find it real quick. Because I don't even know what it said, to be quite honest. I kind of forget. But it was something regarding Opie and how he's in the Opie business and blase. All right, so let's check it out. So this was Steel Toe, the Steel Toe Morning Show on Twitter. Where is it at? Here we go. Check this out. So this was from Steel Toe. And this was, mind you, this was after this Opie stream with Chad. So at this point, Aaron has not seen this live stream. But he goes on to say, and we'll zoom in for you guys who have some eyesight problems. I think we got through to Opster. Really? Because it doesn't seem like that after watching that stream. But I think we got through to the Opster because he has been far more relatable lately. His interactions with Corndiff and Cardiff are now stuff of legend. But is Opie ready for his biggest challenge yet? Question mark? The Irredeemable Podcast groupie fan, Jake Hudson. Jake, are you still in the chat, Jake? Egg Picker, even if I am stalking Aaron or not stalking Aaron, try and stop me. No, I'm not stalking Aaron, dude. It's just, I fucking, it comes up on my newsfeed. What am I to do? Turn away? I can't watch. I can't see. Egg Picker thinks I'm stalking. I must prove the internet wrong. Like, what the fuck, dude? No. But maybe, I don't know. You be the judge. I think we got through to the Opster. Well, according to Opie, after watching that, you're just a thorn in his side, and you're a phony, and you're a low-level podcast. So Opie don't like you, bro. Opie don't like you, bro. Their merch is garbage. XMMM212 says, whose merch? Steel Toe? Yeah, Steel Toe has some pretty shitty merch. Coltrane in the chat says, Colt C, so one donation ever, and you're locked in for good. I don't even know what that's referring to. You guys are cross-chatting. Again, no cross-chatting on tonight's program. Stop talking like it's some prize to pay them $250. Now, see, this is why you guys should not cross-talk. Aaron and Aaron have horrible fashion sense. Aaron has about 8 shirts. He doesn't have fashion sense. Doesn't know what a sense of fashion is if it slapped him right in the fucking dome. His V-cut worth of a haircut. Aaron dresses like his mom picked his clothes out. Yes. Sick burn. Cyber Tom, I like your glasses, young man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Admiral Dewey, the licking of trash can lids is this generation's problem to overcome. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. That is definitely a problem in 2023. We'll have to address by the next presidential election. The licking of trash cans, imagine. Egg picker. Aaron looks fine, in my opinion. April's outfits are awesome. If you think Aaron looks fine, I mean, I can't fault you. It is your opinion, but, you know, what are we talking about? Aaron has a grand total of 8 shirts. 2 of them are, or I would say 4 of them, half of them are steel toe shirts. And they're not even steel toe shirts. We went over this. We went over it. Patrick's went over it. Nobody likes onions, of course. Chad Zumock has went over this. Everybody has covered this. Kevin Brennan, Total BS. Everybody has covered this. Steel Toe doesn't have custom shirts. Doesn't have custom merch. He gets a logo, gets a hot iron press, heats that bitch up, and then proceeds to iron on a logo onto a Nike hoodie. Unfucking believable, man. Egg picker, man. Come on, dude. You know, what are we talking about? I do respect it, dude. You're still in here. You're still fucking routing away. You know, I respect the commitment to Steel Toe. Let's see. Kmart ready. Hanes shirts with their logo ironed on. Yes, absolutely, man. That is exactly what he is wearing. He has a Nike shirt, for Christ's sake, with his logo ironed on. All right, so that was the Opie clip, and that was Aaron as of 4:55 p.m., which is almost 5 hours ago, claiming, and see, look, this is Egg Picker. Look at this. Check this shit out. Egg Picker, that must be trippy, though. I'm addressing Egg Picker while addressing Egg Picker on Twitter. Great shows lately. Love the energy. Wow. Love the energy. We have to be watching 2 different shows. Someone says, Debbie Dabbler here for it. Danny the Button Man, washed up. There you go. Now someone's talking sense. He says, he's washed up and you're nothing. Yes, I don't even need a sound effect for that. It speaks for itself. So, all right. So that was Aaron on Twitter. That's Opie and Chad. Check it out. I don't know. I only seen like a half hour of it, but I did catch this. So check it out at your own discretion. Now we are going to be diving into the title of tonight's stream, and that is Steel Toe Compound Special Watch Along. This is the first Steel Toe special. Let's see what the chat is saying. Egg Picker, are you there? Copy. Trucker 18-wheeler says, like everyone else does that has merch, hires a shop for printing their logo on shirts. Yeah, but they're not even hiring a shop, dude. They're purchasing logo. Trucker 18-wheeler. They're purchasing logos separately, purchasing hoodies separately, and then ironing them on. That's a hard word to say when you're fucking a couple Jack Daniels deep. But yeah, you know, it's not even merch, dude. It's you know, just cutting cost and cutting corners. And that is the Steel Toe Morning Show. So let's get into this, guys. We are going to watch the Steel Toe Compound Special numero uno. Thank you so much for tuning in. Total BS is here in the building. Make sure to go give Total BS over on YouTube a sub and a follow. I do enjoy their show. Sometimes when I'm up at the wee hours of 11 o'clock in the evening time, I flip on some Total BS and, you know, I drift off into the night after an hour's worth of watch, of course. I don't just, you know, turn your show on to go to bed. That's not kind of fucked up. That's not, no, Total BS. That's not what I was referring to. I said that out loud and it started to sound kind of fucked up. Of course, I watch like a half hour to an hour's worth of your show, and then I drift off into the night, of course, right? But make sure you give them a sub, follow on YouTube and on Twitter. By the way, Total BS has a kick-ass Kevin Brennan impression. If you haven't seen it, go to their Twitter now. Check it out. It's pretty fucking hilarious. All right, so we got one more thing to cover tonight, guys. I'm going to get out of your hair. I can't believe I've been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes already. It feels like this time is flying by. But we're going to be watching the Steel Toe Compound Special. I don't even know what soundbite to play. What soundbite do I play? I'll just play this one. Steel Toe Compound Special.
Would you say he went hard in the paint?
He went hard in the motherfucking paint.
Yes, he did. So, all right, this again, I had to. This is now going to be my third time rewatching it with you guys. From a show of hands, well, I mean, obviously you guys can't raise your hands, but from a show of ones, how many people in tonight's stream have seen the Steel Toe Compound Special? Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen it. Put a 2 in the chat if you have not seen it. I'll wait for you guys. See what you guys say, and then we'll get to it. I made this a poll, I think, last Wednesday, and it was a resounding 89% said they haven't seen it. So that's the only reason why we're going to be watching it here tonight. So 2's coming in. 1, Taste Fairy said 1. It was great. So I'd imagine all of the 1s are Steel Toe fans. And a bunch of you guys with the 2s could give 2 fucks if Steel Toe streamed another day or not. Egg Picker says 0. Well played, sir. Florentine. Is that Jim Florentine, or is your name just Florentine on YouTube? All right, so it seems like most people have not seen it. And why would you? For you to have seen this Compound Special, you would have to be a Compound subscriber. 1 second, I got to clear my throat. You would have to be a Compound subscriber. And how fucking sickening is that? And that's why I'm here. I subscribe to Compound, so you guys don't have to. Endure all the aids that Compound Media dishes out from their website, right? How sick. Go on compoundmedia.com. All you 1s in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. You went to compoundmedia.com and you were just as shocked as I was. But, so I am subscribed to Compound Media. It's not something I am bragging about. It's just something I'm letting you know. It's truthful. And it's for times like this. For times like Aaron's specials on Compound. And all that other good shit. The Gino Piscanti 1000th episode of In Hot Water, which, by the way, we're going to be breaking down on Sunday's stream. But this is precisely why I spend the $6.99 a month to the Compound Media. So let's watch it. This is fucking the Steel Toe Morning Show. First special on Compound Media. Again, it should be, as to no surprise, this show absolutely fucking sucked. But let's watch and you guys be the judge. I want honest scores at the end of this. The rating system is out of 10. So 1 out of 10. Honest opinions only. Because that's what matters. Honesty is key. You hear that, Corey Adam? Honesty. Let's watch, guys. Steel Toe Compound Special numero 1. Let's check it out. Let's watch it together. I have a couple clips to pull up. And then we're going to get out of here for tonight. So right off the bat, they have new music. It's not their regular music. It's this new music. I got to pull up the clips that I have here. I clipped everything out for you guys here tonight. So we're just going to watch the beginning. And in the beginning, this is just a side note. Aaron spends the first 47 minutes talking about Joe Rogan. But a couple key pointers. Aaron is very nervous and projecting to start the show. April admits her life was fun before all this, and Aaron is forcing her to watch all these podcasts. All right, so let's just jump into it because all these notes will make sense when we play the video. So this is the Compound Media Special. This is the main event for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday night, guys. March 23rd, right? It is the 23rd? Yes, March 23rd, Thursday night. Thank you for tuning in. This is the main event for tonight. Steel Toe Compound Special. Share it out now, guys. Let's watch.
Hello and welcome to the first, hopefully not the last edition of the Steel Toe Show on Compound Media. I'm Aaron Imholt. That's April.
Hey.
She is my wife. Let's get this out of the way. I hate doing like a first show on a new platform because you're going to have some people who know who you are and they're already familiar and we should get right into it. But then you're going to have new people who, no matter how you start, no matter what, I hate the starts of these things.
So again, if it were me and I was trying to, I wanted to be on a network so badly and I finally get that opportunity and then I blew it by just doing like my regular show. Like this whole show, you guys will realize there was nothing different done. If anything, it was worse than their regular show. At least their regular show, it's 4.5 hours worth of like Twitter trends of what's going on in the world, right? This show was 1 hour long. Again, I'll remind you about the 2020 Spotify deal from Joe Rogan, and 1997 clip by Oprah Winfrey, and the Super Bowl halftime trailer, Flash, the Flash movie. 1 hour's worth of topics. He finally gets his big break in his mind, and he does that. Again, I would hire midgets. I would hire fucking strippers. I would be fucking blowing things up. It would be the biggest thing in the world if I got on the network I wanted to get on, which, by the way, is no network. I am very comfortable here on this YouTube channel, Win by 2 Radio. Imagine that. But again, Aaron, this is like everything he ever dreamed of. He like loved Opie and Anthony, especially Anthony. So for him to just do like a, watered down version of his show to begin with is pathetic in and of itself. But let's watch. Let's keep watching. So yeah, we're just gonna like let the first like 5 or so minutes play of this.
Because it's always, these guys are gay.
We're always gay.
These guys, they're shit. They suck. Who does he think he is? Is that his wife?
Gross.
Ah, she should leave him. Why is he ripping off Anthony? I'm just trying to head them all off at the pass.
Oh, sure, no.
Yeah.
Go ahead, by all means.
What did Tyrion Lannister say? You use your weaknesses as a shield or whatever the fuck, or armor, so nobody can hurt you.
Yes, wear it like armor so no one can use it against you.
Of course the girl knows, because that's shit like 14-year-old girls now write on notebooks.
Oh, I doodle everywhere.
Yeah, just doodle it everywhere. Wear it like armor so nobody can hurt you. What if they bring a mace? Anyway... get all those things out of the way at the beginning of the show so that if everyone's already yelling, these guys are gay, they suck, in the first minute or so.
It's true.
You've already said it. We've already agreed on that point. It can only get better from here. We do a fun morning show on YouTube, 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, and Monday through Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And we've been talking to Mr. Rock. And we had an interview on our...
Off the bat, very nervous, right? He just did 2 things. He, did his plug for his show on YouTube, and he plugged it 6 to 10, but the first plug was Central Time. 6 to 10, that's, when he wakes up, 6 to 10 Central Time. And then he did, he's so nervous he can't think. Or maybe I can't think, because 7 to 9 is his, 7 to 9? Whatever. I fucked up. Whatever. That's irrelevant. Point is he's nervous. Sorry, I got Central Time, Eastern Time fucked up. Sorry, it's the Jack Daniels talking, guys. Don't fucking hoot and holler. I know. Fuck. Big setup for no return. But he's sucking E-Rock's dick on this. Mr. Rock, he says. We had a meeting with the boss man. Boss man Rock. Let's keep playing this, though. I got the Central Time and Eastern Times mixed up. Whatever.
And Monday through Friday.
Fuck.
And Monday through Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And we've been talking
someone else
to
seems
Mr.
nervous.
Rock.
I'm so nervous,
and
dude.
we had an interview on our channel with Mr. Kumia.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mr. Kumia.
They said, hey, why don't you come on and do a special or two for Compound Media? We'll see how everybody likes it.
Give it a whirl.
We'll see if maybe some of the Steel Toe fans want to come to Compound Media, which I absolutely think they should. And we said, absolutely. I grew up in radio, a huge Opie and Anthony fan. April, of course, discovering them later when an addict like me walked into her life.
I was a farm kid with dial-up internet.
Yeah,
I didn't have access to shit.
So now the picture starts to come together for people.
So again, she lived on the farm. She was used to doing, farm chores, flipping the bales of hay and cleaning up the cow shit and fucking, scrubbing the side of the barn, right? She didn't have access to the radio. She didn't know what radio frequencies were. Until Aaron came along and forcibly shoved shows like Opie and Anthony, Red Bar, fucking Howard Stern down this poor woman's fucking throat. I mean, it just goes to show you the character that is Aaron Emholt. I mean, I wouldn't show like if I'm married to a girl or a woman that has no knowledge in any of these shows, the Kumis of the world, the Red Bars of the world. Why would I go out of my way to show her? That would corrupt her fucking soul. But Aaron is a narcissist, and all he cares about is himself. And a part of him wanted to be like Mike, David. Not Jordan, by the way. He wanted to be like Mike, and he wanted to do a stream with his wife, so he did. So in order for him to do that stream, he had to have April listen to Red Bar, and he was like, this would be perfect. People will love you. Look, he's doing it, Mike's doing it, and people love Jules. She's a fucking icon on the internet, right? People love her. But that's where he went wrong. That's the narcissism that comes out of Aaron. He thinks no matter what, people will like and do what he likes and does because he doesn't think about anybody but himself. Again, we are on Girdle Watch, which, by the way, I don't think he is wearing a girdle on that show. This was before Girdlegate even kicked off. The tits look like they are sagging here in this frame. I'll kind of back it out so you can see it better. But so we have a little insight to Aaron and April's home life before they started playing radio together. She had no idea who any of these guys were. He forcibly shoved all these guys down their throat. And yes, that does sound a little fucking sexual. I'm aware. But it's just what's happening in this scenario. So let's keep watching and let's watch them bomb away all show talking about three things. Joe Rogan, Oprah Winfrey, and Ezra the Flash Miller.
When they say, oh, these two are married, that looks odd. And then she says, oh, as a farm kid, I bathed in horse shit for 16 years.
Yeah.
I had dial-up internet. I don't even know who Robert Downey Jr. is. It's really strange.
Drug addict?
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. You have dial-up internet. No, It's still buffering. No, he kicked all that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
There's a new movie out called Tropic Thunder. It's really good. You should check. He's on this big comeback now. He's Iron Man.
I've heard that through the grapevine somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, you've only heard of that because it was a small farm town and it was blackface. So you guys got really excited.
That was the topic, actually. We were pitching hay bales.
Yeah.
Up into the hayloft and shit, and everyone was just talking about the blackface.
It's about time he goes as a Negra.
It's about time he goes as a Negra. What is a Negra? I want to know. This is my biggest thing. I've watched this show twice now. This is my third time. What the fuck is a Negra? I mean, is that something am I just in the dark with this whole thing? Is this a racial slur you guys are using these days online? What is a Negra? Sounds like he's not confident enough to actually use the N-word and just confident enough to use the word Negro. And he lands on Negra. Wow. Let's look up the definition. I could be horribly mistaken. I have no idea what this word means. Is this even a word in the Urban Dictionary? Negra. Noun. It's a black woman. Okay. Fair enough. So it is a black woman, as you guys could see here. But you could tell he wanted to use the word. I won't be caught saying that foul language here. But he is on Compound Media, and he has the range to say whatever. It's almost gay that he didn't say, the word. So instead, he uses the word Negra. Negra. What does Negra mean? I didn't even know this was a slang for black women. I just thought that you called them fucking, well, you know, you could fill in the blanks. But Negra is a masculine Negro. Colloquial, usually derogatory, offensive, ethnic slur. Female equivalent of Negro. Okay, so again, this is the female version. Now, this is getting very racial here to start. We're only a minute into the compound special, and he's dropping female black women slurs. Aaron's never shied away from his racism on YouTube. It's just pretty wild to see him a minute using black women as his punching bag. Wow. Imagine if Rosa Parks was alive to see this today. She'd be fucking pissed. $5 coming in from Shame N. I've crapped on your show and will continue to do so. That said, you've held my interest for over an hour. That deserves a few bucks. Well, hey, Shane M, that's appreciated. Look, I'm not, you know, I shit on shows. It would be foolish for me to think that nobody's going to shit on me in the chat, you know. So I embrace it, and, you know, I welcome you, Shane. But, yeah, just unreal, dude. Appreciate the $5. Unfucking real. Negra. Aaron lactates when he thinks he's edgy. Yeah, Aaron lactates. Yeah, for fucking sure. Hack or not, I support anyone's right to make racial jokes. I agree. And LGBTQ jokes. People's hurt feelings are part of the reason why the USA is turning into a cancel culture cesspool. Yeah, I mean, look, I agree with you. I'm pro First Amendment. Super pro First Amendment. I believe in the freedom of speech. Where I find the problem with it, though, is when you self-censor yourself on YouTube, and then the second, you know, you go on Compound Media, the world's most racial network in the world. I mean, you know, you're just fucking, you know, it's just like, admit that you're a racist, Aaron, and, like, you know, don't play these games. I mean, that's my whole thing. Like, stop pretending you're not some, you know, racist sort of guy. You know, to use the word Negra as your first big fucking blow on the Compound Media Network, that's almost insulting to Anthony Cumia. What would Cumia think? Have you guys checked out Anthony Cumia's Twitter, by the way? Boy, you will be in for a treat if you haven't. And look at the images. Now, this is insane. Look at these images that pop up for the word Negra. Beyonce. Like, who are these people? This is who Aaron is referring to when he's using the word Negra. Unreal. Let's keep watching, though. We've got off into a racial tirade here. We took a hard left turn. So let's try to divert back into Compound Media and focus all on Aaron and April. Fun show. This
has been a very fun show.
Very fun show. Very fun week.
Mrs. April and Aaron M. Holt. Compound special numero uno. First racial slur he has is Negra.
Small farm town, and it was blackface. So you guys got really excited.
That was the topic, actually. We were pitching hay bales,
yeah,
you know, up into the hayloft and shit, and everyone's just talking about the blackface.
It's about time he goes as a Negra. I've seen enough of these white folk girl walking around, and black
she's
folks
so uncomfortable with this.
I'm tired of these black comedians going, well, isn't this the deal with white people? It's nice to see one of ours take something from them. Is that about what the conversation was around opening night?
We had beers to it.
A lot of suspenders, a lot of overalls with cow shit on them.
Nothing.
To watch Tropic Thunder.
Look, we did our best.
A night out on the town in Litchfield, Minnesota. But no, we're here to do a fun show. We hope.
Look at the awkwardness. She literally has nothing. She is embarrassed. That is secondhand embarrassment. She is not a racist gal. She is a devout Christian. She hits her knees every night and says that fucking rosary. You better believe that. While Aaron's fucking out drinking, you know, using racial slurs on a fucking Wednesday night. cursing up a storm, using the word Negra as a burn. She is there on her knees praying to Jesus that, God, if you're out there, and I believe you are somewhere in the universe, will you please wipe Aaron's sins clean? Please. I know he's in there somewhere, but I just can't seem to get through to him. How sick, guys. She doesn't want no parts of this racial fucking entanglement that Aaron is now bringing up on the show. So, again, look at the breasts. Like, they're sagging so hard. Oh, man. I don't know. Am I nitpicking, or, like, is this fucking for real? I mean, it just... Again, I watched this 2 times, and... it was shitty both times. So I don't understand why it would be any different on the third. Let's keep watching, though. This is the Compound Special, the first one. April wants no parts. Aaron is going off on racial tirades. Let's continue. And by the way, we're not for cancel culture here, so before you guys go off on Twitter, oh my God, he's fucking trying to cancel it. No, we're not for cancel culture. It's just like, if you want to talk like this, then just admit to everybody who you are. You know what I mean? Don't play one guy on YouTube, and then the second you go to Compound Media, 2 minutes into your special, you're using fucking black women racial references to describe what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Let's continue.
Hope you enjoy it. I also have some conspiracy theories as to why we're here. I believe in this spot normally was Gino Bisconti's football show.
Yes, this is true.
And I believe that we are being used. I don't think this is a genuine offer to do these specials. I don't think this is, hey, we really like you guys. Why don't you come out and do some stuff on Compound Media? I think we're actually being used as a pawn in negotiations with Gino.
Really? What's happening to Gino?
I think Gino wants to do a year-round sports show. I think that Compound Media wants to tell him, no, absolutely not. Nobody wants to watch you 52 times a year.
Because sports are gay.
Talking about sports. Sports are gay. Gino's gay.
Kevin Brennan reference.
Gino's gay and he's not funny.
Gino might be more gay than we are.
We could do that. Let's do a 1-hour show where we just yell about the same 4 people for an entire hour.
No, those shows fail.
No? Okay. Well, over time. You can't really build it all on anger. Well, anyway, I think we're being used as a negotiating pawn.
Kevin Brennan seems to be doing
Gino
a good
Bisconti.
job.
So that bothers me because we're not, think about it, we're not going to be able to lowball Gino. Gino's going to absolutely do a show for a lower number than we would.
He's just got to be there.
Yeah, he just wants to be around. You know, and think about it. Think about Thursdays for Gino for just a second.
They're going to get off.
It's Thursday.
They're going to get off into a Gino Bisconti, flat broke Gino, who makes fun of people on YouTube, but is now proceeding to jump into the YouTube space again with no equipment. Imagine that. These people that come from broadcasting jumping into the YouTube space with nothing but their laptop camera and laptop audio. Windows security. Somebody's trying to hack your computer. Egg picker, I am watching you. Are you trying to hack my shit? Everyone's entitled to onions. Yeah, I mean, I would venture to agree with that. Everyone is entitled to onions. I mean, you know, fuck. Let's go to 1025. As if it hasn't already started off rocky, Aaron is going to give the, legend that is Howard Stern advice. So Aaron comes from broadcasting world. He does a little bit of broadcasting. He's had mild success on YouTube, if you even want to call it that. And now he thinks he is in a league of his own where he can give Howard Stern advice. Let's watch this shit unfold.
It's like if you've got such a problem with all these contracts for the $100 million, why not just do it on your own? You know the people would have always followed you.
Well, that's what's really interesting about Rogan. Rogan's going to get to do a thing now that Stern didn't have the balls to do. You know, Stern went to Sirius, and at the time that was groundbreaking. That was huge. I was in high school. It was massive. But then after a while, like you had podcasts, YouTube became more prevalent and all these other social media platforms became more relevant, and Howard and Sirius became less relevant. Mm-hmm. But Howard still had that audience where he could have broke off and done Apple Podcasts. He could have done YouTube. He could have done, nowadays Patreon, shit like that. And he didn't. He just kind of sat there. He got stagnant. And that's what happens. If you don't grow, you die. And now Rogan passed him up.
Imagine Howard Stern going to Apple Podcasts. In what world do we live in? Well, that Howard Stern needs to make the adjustment from radio and downgrade to Apple Podcast or Patreon. Howard Stern is doing just fine. I'm not sure if any of you guys, whether he or not he's fucking lost his mind is another topic for another day. But Howard Stern is a multi-millionaire. Probably has more money than Joe Rogan. Howard Stern never has to work a day in his life. You only need to grow and adapt if you're trying to grow and adapt. Howard Stern is comfortable where he is. Like, you know what I mean? He's comfortable where he's at in life. He's not going to go on Patreon. He's not going to go on Spotify. That kind of shit is beneath Howard. But Aaron seems to think that I've done broadcasting in the greater St. Cloud area for a grand total of 60,000 people. So I'm going to proceed to tell Howard Stern how to do radio. That's it. Let me try to give Howard Stern some old advice. Again, it's just like unreal. But through this time, so we started this, and this is now 11 minutes in. So aside from the Howard Stern stuff, and aside from the racial innuations, for the first 47 minutes of this show. 47. And it's probably a little bit longer, too. I cut some of the intro off. So it's probably like 48, 49 minutes. Aaron is going to talk about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal from 2020. That is crazy. Your first big break from, away from radio, and 48 minutes, you're going to be talking about Joe Rogan. I don't know. But, all we get told on a day-to-day basis from Aaron, we are gaslit into believing that he is winning. We are gaslit into believing that this is a pro show. We are gaslit into believe that, this is how you do radio. I don't even think people on radio would agree with Aaron. The hacks that are on radio that do weather, sports, and traffic in the morning would agree with Aaron in any of this. They would. Imagine the people, the hacks that are in radio, like your local radio stations that tell you fucking what's going on in the world before you walk out that door on your way to work. Those same hacks that are on radio would call this guy a hack, a radio hack. Crazy shit. So here, let's go to the next clip. So that was Aaron giving Howard Stern, the legend that is Howard, some advice. We're going to go to 1530. April's take is groundbreaking. So we all know April to have groundbreaking, informative, run-of-the-mill insight on the topics at hand, right? It is no different in this situation here. 1535 on the Compound Media special, April is going to deliver such a truth bomb that you guys have to take out your pens now. Everybody I want everybody to find a pen or get your notes ready on your phones. And I want you to take this down. Jot this shit down. You will remember this. This is April's fucking groundbreaking information she's going to have here. 1535. Let's see her, hot takes. She has the best takes. So much so that Aaron has to, prop her up on camera to look like this. Again, I said this at the beginning of the show. There's not a frame I could go to where she looks fucking happy and pleased to be doing this. She looks like this is just a fucking, like, a chore to her. I'd imagine the same, like, she'd have the same face if she was, like, trying to clean a horse. Like, you know what I mean? Back on her farm days. Or, like, scrubbing the, trying to grease the lug nuts that were on the, on the factory floor. You get my point. 1531, April's going to have a solid take. Let's listen.
Podcasts and stuff are, if anybody's going to be able to pony up Spotify money.
That's what I'm concerned about. That's why I think if you leave Spotify, there's no shame in going off on your own.
Rogan could charge what? $20 a person per month?
Yes. And
$20 a person. Let's say he takes 5 million.
Even less than that. How many viewers does he have? I mean, millions.
They say 11.
Whoa! Wow, that was some heat. How many viewers does he have? He has like millions. Like, you bring so much to the fucking co-host seat, the second mic seat. Wow. Hot take April. Whoo! I mean, I'm floored. Did you guys get that? I mean, should I rewind? You guys need to, like, listen to that slowly. Hot take April coming with the bars. April, what do you have to say for yourself?
This has been a very fun show.
Very fun show. Very fun week.
I mean, fucking A, Megamind.
You dare challenge Megamind?
Wow. Hot take April. Let's listen to that back one more time. Because, I mean, you guys really, like, seriously, take down some notes. I'm not fucking kidding. This is not a joke. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Check this shit out.
Going to be able to pony up Spotify.
So they're talking about Joe Rogan's Spotify money. Again, happened almost 3 years ago. And April delivers this punchline.
Worth whatever somebody can afford. And I don't know with how fractured podcasts and stuff are, if anybody's going to be able to pony up Spotify
what she's
money.
Thinking.
That's what I'm concerned about. That's why I think if you leave Spotify, there's no shame in going off on your own.
Oh, no.
Rogan could charge what? $20 a person per month?
Yes. And
$20 a person. Let's say he takes 5 million.
Even less than that. How many viewers does he have? I mean, millions.
They say 11 million. Let's give him a
shit.
Let's give him a tenth. Let's give him 1.1 million people, $20 a month.
She knows she's a failure. She's a failure after all. She's a failure after all. She's a failure after all, sir. Aaron knows she's a failure.
You dare challenge Megamind?
Wow, Hunter T with the $5. Serious question for the Steel Toe fans, because I didn't see the chat. Did Steel Toe really tell people not to crosstalk in their chats? Yeah, so let the Steel Bros answer this. But yeah, I mean, there's a tweet from April saying that you shouldn't be, cross mingling with other people in the chat. You should only be, devoting your attention to the host. That's icky. Icky. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I mean, talk amongst yourselves. Let each other know how much a bad job I'm doing tonight. My, simple jack haircut, my gay fucking peach ice vape, my green screen here. I mean, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna ban you. I don't care. People talk shit. That's what the internet is about. Whether you're talking at me, whether you're talking to other people, it doesn't matter. But again, April, hot take April. That should be her new nickname. Hot take April. No more crosstalk, chat. Oh, and shalom. Shalom to you, Chris. Again, my bad, James says. Yeah. You got to fucking know your place, James. Do not even think about talking to anyone else in this chat tonight. Oh, my God. All right, we only have a couple more clips to get through tonight, guys. I've been on air for almost 3 fucking hours, and I'm starting to lose my voice. I need to save it for Sunday, because we will be back on Sunday, 4 o'clock Eastern time, and we're going to be watching, I think we're going to definitely be watching Gino Piscante's 1,000th episode on In Hot Water, which was a complete dumpster fire. We'll be watching that. We might watch the second Compound special from Aaron. depending on how things go. I'm not sure. We have a lot of things to do. A couple weeks ago, we watched Dave Landau's comedy special. Now, I've seen a couple people on YouTube, on Reddit, claiming that, we think Dave Landau is funny. Imagine that. So I think we're going to be watching Dave Landau's comedy special, or at least 10 minutes of it on Sunday. Let's get through the rest of this, though, guys. This is the Compound Media special numero uno. April's coming with some hot takes. Aaron's coming with some racist takes. And, so again, 48 minutes. The first 48 fucking minutes, Aaron was talking about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal. Let's watch. Let's jump into the next clip, though, before we kick it off. Aaron, at 1740, Aaron tries a farm joke and it bombs. 1740. Watch this shit unfold itself.
I've got a doctor's prescription. I think everybody should do,
what's best for them.
What's best for them, so
Dave
on and so
Landau's
forth.
5'1", somebody says.
The stuff, what I love about Joe getting in trouble is that when he gets in trouble, he's not a shock jock. He's not a guy who's like, I'm going to really throw it at people. He's always just casually saying shit that sets off a landmine somewhere.
He casually steps in shit.
He's tra-la-la-ing through the fields, and then there's a big, here, we'll say some farm stuff for you. Big old cow pie right in the middle of the pasture.
You ruin your boots.
And Joe comes out with a bucket, and he's so happy, and he tells the farmer, he says, I got up early and, took the liberty of milking your cow for you. And he's taking a sip, and the farmer goes, we don't have a cow. We have a bull. And Joe just keeps drinking. I'll go brush my teeth.
We need a shower now.
Still haven't seen Kingpin, have you?
No. Got to rectify this.
Still haven't seen Kingpin.
Aaron tries a farm joke. And now, mind you guys, it would be one thing if you're kind of just like, spitballing this whole thing. You're kind of just riffing live on air, kind of just seeing what sticks. They rehearse this shit before they come on. So before they come on, there's like 2 hours worth of show prep that goes into things. They're going to get their topics ready. And then they're like, an hour, that's an hour before the show, they get together, they sit down, they have their little show meeting. And Aaron's like, all right, look, at, when we start talking about Joe Rogan, we're going to bring, you up, how you run the farm. We're going to try to relate it to, a bit. I'm going to try a farm bit. I'm quite uncertain of where it's going to go, but we're going to try it. We're going to see if it sticks. And, I think it's going to fucking turn heads. I think it's going to, clear the room. He's talking about cow patties, cow shit. This was his great idea to go on Compound Media. Now, if you're a Compound subscriber and you've seen this shit, what makes you think that the average Compound subscriber would go to Steel Toe and subscribe to Steel Toe? I guess that it's a self-answering question because the average Compound subscriber is a fucking idiot. So it would make sense. They would see this kind of shit. Like, oh man, he said Negra. I'll fucking, I'll subscribe. He seems edgy. How gross. Doing cow shit jokes on your debut for Compound. Pretty wild. We got a couple more clips, guys. Let's just bang this shit out. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Compound special numero uno. 25:30. Aaron thinks his Joker impression will crush, and that will take us to 28 minutes 32:15, where Aaron does a stereotype joke. So let's do 25:30 and then 32:15. So Aaron is notoriously known for this Joker impression. So what better way to bust it out than on his first Compound Media special, 25:30. Check it out, Aaron, you fucking sly bastard, you. Take it away.
Meaning he could not have leaned into that more. Right. He was like, right here. Right fucking here. Come on.
Do it.
He was like the Joker in The Dark Knight and Harvey Dent's bedside. He was like, come on, I want you to do it. Come on.
Hit me.
Introduce a little chaos. And they're like, fuck, we're taking away Adidas. He's like, still worth $500 million, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So again, just keep in mind the Joker impression is hack. And we're 25 minutes in, and he's still talking about Joe Rogan. Holy shit. So we'll go to 32:15, and he's gonna do another stereotype joke, which again, sometimes works. Not if you're Aaron, though. It comes off as, you know, a racist. You're a closeted racist. I forget what this whole bit was about. I just have Aaron does stereotype jokes. So let's watch it.
But with Jewish people and with
Jewish.
Asian people also, if the stereotype is good, they'll fight back against it. Like Asian people, you're very
so
good
smart.
at successful and smart and math. No, we're not. We're fucking dumb. Ask me what 2 + 2 is right now.
What's 2 + 2?
Fuck if I know. I'm Asian.
What?
But then, Jews, it's like, hey, you guys are really good in management and really good in money. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just here sweeping up the floors. I'm the janitor.
Can you imagine that?
Just own it. Embrace it. ADL CEO Jonathan Greenblatt called the comedian's comments.
So, I mean, that's just a small one, but, you know, again, with the Asian voice and the Jew voice, the impressions and the stereotype jokes, nothing's really landing here. Yeah, it's a bunch of shit thrown at the wall, and hopefully something catches fire. Hopefully April comes out of her fucking haze and, you know, delivers something, anything. She's like, yeah, that sounds good, babe. Yep. Yeah, whatever you say, babe. Yep. Yeah, babe. Yeah, those Chinese people suck. Yep. Yeah, those Jewish people do know how to make their money, babe. Yep. I mean, give us something, April. Fuck. What am I paying you for? You know? Yeah, babe. You know? I like those Minnesota fucking pancakes, babe. Yep. Yep, babe. Stoney's is a good place. Yep. Oh, yeah, he makes so much money, babe. Yep, Joe Rogan, Spotify. Yep. I mean, if I were Aaron, dude, I would just do a solo show at this point, you know?
Would you say he went hard in the paint?
He went hard in the motherfucking paint.
All right, we got a couple more clips, guys. We have like maybe 3. I'm just going to do 3 more. Again, it would be wrong of me if I just played this whole Compound special out. You know, it wasn't that good. If you want the show, let me know. If you're not a Compound subscriber, I will get that show to you now. If you want to watch it in its entirety without me pausing, stopping, and making fun of them every which step of the way, Egg Picker, I'm talking to you. So let's go to, let's see. So he's talking about this Joe Rogan thing for, like I said, about 47 minutes. So you must think he has a point to the whole thing. You must think he has a analysis, a conclusion, right? Do you want to see what Aaron's whole conclusion on this Joe Rogan topic was? I thought it was pretty fascinating, what he had came up with, why he was talking about Rogan for, 47 minutes. So let's watch 44, 50. 4450. Aaron's big conclusion here. Let's see.
That Jewish people are not into money is ridiculous.
Listen.
That's like saying Italians aren't into pizza. It's fucking stupid.
Listen.
It's fucking stupid.
I understand.
He's giggling.
Look at how lighthearted that was.
He is a man laughing about it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but you know what? If you're the ADL, that's just kind of, that falls right into your lap. And it's like, how do you not tie yourself to Joe Rogan and then throw like a pity party, poor me, this is anti-Semitism. It's almost like if you work for the ADL, that's kind of your job, isn't it? And that's the sad part, is that now we have groups where their whole job is to like stoke fires of division and exaggerate claims of hate and get people in trouble. Yeah.
Victimhood is a real thing now.
There's such a value now on being a victim.
For all sorts of groups.
Right. And now, but you know what's smart about Joe Rogan is he never addresses any of this. And that's what you should do. You should, like, if people, no matter what you're doing, if you have a show or anything like that, do your show for the people who love your show. Mm-hmm. Why would you change anything or do anything different because some people don't like it? I'm sorry, but if you do a good show, there's going to be as many people out there that hate your fucking guts and love you.
It comes with the territory.
It's all just part of the deal. So don't listen to someone who thinks you're dog shit already and then change something because that person's not going to feel better.
No.
They just want to see you fuck up.
They just want to win for themselves.
Right. So Rogan just goes, like, this controversy happens. He doesn't address it. And do you know how nuts that drives the ADL?
It's crazy.
Now they can't get any more gas out of
she
it.
says.
Because Rogan moved on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. And the ADL can't keep focusing on Rogan because they got 24 hours before they have to find the next outrage. So
they'll try harder next time.
In my opinion, Rogan handles it better. He does.
That was his big conclusion. Rogan handles it better. You should fucking print that on a t-shirt. Rogan handles it better. So at 40, look, you see the time here. 46:41, so about 47 minutes worth of Joe Rogan talk. And his big conclusion was Rogan handles it better. All right, let's do like one or two more clips, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's like they time traveled 2 years. Yeah, backwards, right? Let's talk about everything that happened in 2011. Hey, what was trendy in 1996? Because I think that is something I want to bring up on today's show. Hey, is anyone in the podcast space covering the American Revolution? I mean, what fucking planet are we living on? Egg picker. It makes sense to do that topic on a podcast. I get it, but make it relevant. This was February of 2023. He's talking about something that happened in 2020. And check this shit out. Look at this next clip. Look, it's an Oprah Winfrey clip from 1996. That is Oprah Winfrey when she was a 28-year-old woman with the rest of her life in front of her. From 1996. I mean, first Compound debut. This is the best you get. And, you know, you get to a certain point, it's like, okay, it's Aaron and April. You shouldn't really expect anything more. But it's like, at least, you know, talk about something that happened like within the last like 2 days or a day. But it's either one or two things. It's either ignorance from Aaron, or it's Aaron thinks the average Compound subscriber is fucking stupid. It's one or two things. It's no different. Or it's nothing else, rather. So his next topic, he goes for 47 minutes about Joe Rogan's Spotify deal, and then a little bit about Joe Rogan and the Jews.
If I could be a Jew right now, I would be a Jew.
And then goes into a 1996 clip from Oprah H. Winfrey. So yeah, I might only do one more clip, guys. Let's do 103:20. Aaron's next topic is so let's check out. So all right. His next topic from this Oprah clip was at 103:20. Again, 3 topics on his big debut on Compound Media. Joe Rogan, Oprah Winfrey, and the next topic, which was...
Have emptiness inside of ourselves.
Just nothing left.
Let's end today's show with this Flash trailer. When we were watching the Super Bowl this past weekend, there were a lot of things we saw that made us go, oh my God, they're now treating us millennials the way they treated our parents when we were kids. Like, we're like, oh my God, we're old, because they're marketing to us.
It's bad.
But they're marketing to us with shit from 20 years ago. So like that John Travolta Scrubs commercial.
You're one to talk, Mr. I Play Oprah Winfrey clips from 1972. And she knows. Behind all that blonde hair, she knows. This ain't a show for me. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 2 years if April starts her own podcast called Life on the Farm. And it's all about how you fucking, feed pigs and, train horses. Now, that might be a show a lot of people might be interested in. Not me. But I would definitely watch it over Steel Toe. And Aaron thinks it's like this big fucking majestic topic he's about to bring to Compound Media. And it's nothing more than the Super Bowl's advertisement of the Flash movie. How insane. I hear the edgy babies screaming, but daddy doesn't. Yep. Brandon says, what did I miss? Well, what didn't you miss, man? This whole Compound special was a fucking abysmal. And John O'Reilly, you wouldn't watch April in overalls? Yeah. Imagine that. No, I might watch that. For all the wrong reasons. Of course. Stay tuned for Monday, folks. We will be discussing the missing Lindbergh baby. Yep. Shit. JG, they should cover Patrice passing away, sad. At that rate, they'll cover George Carlin next. It's like a Tuesday show for the first hour. Nothing bad, but nothing special. For a paywall. Exactly, Egg Picker. Yeah. We could agree with that sentiment right there. But I would even say this. I would take it one step further, Egg Picker. It's worse than their Tuesday show. Because at least like their Tuesday shows, they talk about stuff that happened the night before or a couple days before. At least, not all the time, but most of the time. They talked about nothing that was relevant. Zero. For an hour and 17 minutes, mind you. Random Jackie Marting joke. A polished guy bought a toilet brush. A few days later, he switched back to paper. Yeah. Egg Picker. It's like a Simpsons movie points out you're paying for something that usually is free. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why they put this behind, why they chose this episode to put behind the paywall, Breaking news, Jesus Christ was born. Yes. XMMM212. You guys are fucking hilarious. Do y'all remember that time Joe Rogan did a podcast? That was awesome. Yep. Let's see. Let's read some chats here. I got to do a better job at reading the chats, but it's impossible because my chat's here and the TV's here. So it's recent news. Next on Steel Toe. Germany just invaded Poland, Chris says. Yep. To be fair, it's all still new to April. Yeah, this is breaking news to April. She's finding out Joe Rogan even has a Spotify deal. The night before this show, she was really shocked to learn Joe Rogan was on Spotify. She was still consuming her Joe Rogan content on YouTube, and then Aaron was like, "Hey, check this out," Oh fuck. I'll give fair criticism, criticism when it's due, but most of this malding is gay. Well, most of their shit is not good. So, I can't expect you to completely turn on, your favorite show in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time, but you'll realize it, let's keep reading some chats. Baby Jessica has been released from the well. Yep. You not knowing who Jackie Martling is makes me feel old. Yeah, I'll look her up real quick. I presume to think she is a she, or it could be a he. I don't know. Brandon says for $2, r/hacklers. Heckle me hacks. Moobs. So, Moobs Sova, Minnesota. Very nice. Very well put. Nice play on words. Let's see. Jackie Martling? Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just drawing a blank right now. Jackie Martling. Jackie Martling. Let's look. Let's give it a Google search real quick. Yeah, 1948. Old enough to be my fucking grandpappy. Says he's an actor. Wow, I definitely referred to Jackie Martling as a she. That's crazy. But what, like, it says he's an actor. Jokeland, Nancy Sirianni, he's 75 years old, still alive. Bobby Bank, Wilmeridge, American Solo. Oh, he's a comedian. It says he's an actor as well. Oh, no. American stand-up comedian, writer, radio personality, author, actor, musician. Damn, this dude did it all. The Joke Man. Okay. Stand-up. He's best. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I read. He was a writer and in-studio comedian for the Howard Stern Show from 1983 to 2001. Wow. Looks a little familiar. I probably know some of his work. 1948. Yeah, right? Imagine that. But that's going to be breaking news on the next Steel Toe show. Next, we have the birth of Jackie Marling. All right, let's do one more clip, guys, and I'm going to get out of here. I've been on for 3 hours. It's way past my bedtime. I'm fucking tired. Stern Show, Jim says yes, yeah, and pathetic. Yep. JG, LOL, Jackie is the reason Stern was so funny back then. That makes sense. I didn't get into Howard Stern until, like, I was probably, like, 12 or 13. Like, my parents used to listen to Stern. And I just remember Howard Stern being like one of the only people, if not the only person on radio at the time who was, dropping F-bombs and cursing and, bringing in, chicks and like, doing crazy wild shit with them. I'm like, yo, like this guy's nuts. But that's what that's my attraction to Howard Stern. Not in a gay way, of course. But that was like the fascination that I had with him at a young age. So maybe the Jackie character was a little bit before my time. But yeah, man. I just remember like listening to Howard Stern as a kid. I'm like, holy shit! Like they played this on fucking radio. Like, this is wild shit. Because everything else you would hear was very fucking like milquetoast. It was very written, manufactured, so on and so forth. Shane M, thank you for the 5. 5 more for the Jackie segment. It was fun, and I am old. Well, hey, man. I'm old too, dude. I am old as well. But I appreciate, man. I need new things to listen to, whether it's old shit, new shit. So if you guys have any suggestions, obviously you're older than me, so you could let me know, some old good shit, right? I'm just kidding, man. But yeah, I'll have to look up some. Like I said, Jackie, looks like he's. I know some of his work for some reason. I'm just kind of drawing a blank right here, but appreciate the 5, man. All right, let's watch. Let's watch how Aaron gets out of this. Egg Picker, are you also Egg Picker on Twitter? Old Steel Toe episodes. Egg Picker says, watch Steel Toe. Old Steel Toe episodes. I would venture to say. Well, actually, I did hear Steel Toe back on like their Twitch days and shit like that were a little better. But I've heard some of his shit on radio, like his Facebook streams, and they were garbage, dude. Like straight up. I will say, meet you in the middle and say that they were better than what he does now currently, but it's not for me. I think Corey described, when he was on 2 weeks ago, he described Aaron as Howard Stern on the prairie. How you can make the correlation of Aaron M. Holt and Howard Stern is beyond me. Let's watch this last clip, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. It's been amazing tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, we will be back on Sunday, 4 p.m. Alex will be in the building. Everybody's beloved car salesman. Yes, car salesman. Alex cleaning up out there, man. You needed fucking Jeep or Chrysler Dodge. You hit up Alex. He is your guy. And then we have an exciting show on Sunday. We have a couple things I think are going to be pretty well received. I'll kind of just leave it there. But Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time, we will be back live. For the first 3-4 hours or so, we have some good shit to bring you guys, and then for the last hour, we're gonna be doing some Steel Toe live watching. So, let's get out of here and let's watch this last clip. Let's see how Aaron gets out of this whole special. Let's see how he turns it around. So again, the 3 main takeaways of this compound special. Number 1, he was talking about Joe Rogan for 48 minutes. Number 2, watching an Oprah Winfrey 1996 Oprah Winfrey clip. Number 3, reviewing the Flash trailer and calling it dated because it had Michael Keaton in it. That's the irony in the whole thing. Aaron calling the whole Flash thing dated as he covers clips from 10 years ago, you know. JG with the $4.99. Red Bar Jr., my ass, he says. This is great content, great style. Looking forward to the next one, JG. Appreciate it. We're looking forward to see you there. Appreciate that $4.99, man. All right, so let's go to 117. And let's see how Aaron gets out of this, and then I'm going to get out of here and set you guys up for your Friday morning. Let's watch it.
And because who wants big, strong, fun Superman? We're going to get his sister or niece or whatever.
Oh, doesn't this make you feel all tingly inside?
Oh, they got to cover all the bases, don't they?
It's fucked up.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are going to want to see this.
Oh, and she's got to be kind of butch lesbian, too. God, this movie.
Not a Steel Toe show without him making a lesbian gay joke.
I don't know, man. They just always find a way. Like DC does with their movies, to just take a good idea and make it shit.
I just feel like it's insulting, too, to like all of us viewers that are supposed to be going to watch this, but people don't see it that way.
No,
they're just insulting our intelligence.
I don't know. Like sometimes the DC movies don't do well. So like maybe this will be one of those times where the audience is like, all right, fucking enough. I was seeing a lot of people actually tweet. They're like, why would I go see this movie now? You just gave away the part I wanted to see in the trailer. Michael Keaton is Batman. Okay, I'm done now.
I bet you, though, that Warner Brothers and DC, like, excuse that as, oh, people didn't want to go see that actor any longer after his mental
hot
breakdown.
take from April again.
Yeah, it couldn't be that you guys made a shitty movie.
The shitty movie. It's that they didn't want to see him. But there was nothing they could do. Their hands were tied. They'd already filmed it.
Yeah, man, I'll be really honest with you. Like, I don't know anyone who was asking for a Flash movie. So they were like, throw Michael Keaton in there from Batman 35 years ago.
I don't think I ever think about The Flash.
Well, no, you know what? I'm guessing when the movie comes out, we probably won't then either.
I could not.
Guys, that's going to do it for us.
I could not live without that take. I don't think I could ever live without The Flash. You know what? Now that she has said that, my night is complete. We can all go in peace. We can all live our lives knowing that April M. Holt, yes, April M. Holt could not live without The Flash.
Challenge Megamind.
Wow, some really fucking zingers from AI. April M. Holt, of course. Let's watch how they get out of this. It's like only 20 more seconds, and then we're going to get out of here. But thank God she said that now, because I could sleep easy tonight knowing that she could live without the Flash.
Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the first Steel Toe show on
Yes.
Compound.
Nope,
Hopefully
we
not
didn't.
the
It
last Steel
sucked.
Toe show on Compound. If you have terrible, disgusting, vile things to say about us, just skip it. Just don't.
Nope, we're going to... Imagine this. No, we're going to start a podcast and devote 3.5 hours on breaking it down and going over all your mistakes and all your zingers live on air. We're not going to skip anything. We watch everything. We don't, here at Win by 2 Radio and the Pain Podcast, we don't just watch. We hate watch. Again, that's a new phrase I'm trying to coin here, so bear with me if that wasn't the best, but I think it's pretty good. So yeah, let's see how he gets out of this shit.
Wait, just move on to the next thing. If you love us and and you think we're great, tell everybody on Compound how wonderful we are.
Absolutely.
And use multiple names and
Have a good night, Sandy
accounts
Squatch.
and, do all sorts of trickery and dishonesty. I'm Aaron. That's April. April, Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And catch us on YouTube on the Steel Toe Morning and Evening Show. And hopefully we'll see you here.
Thanks, guys.
At Compound Media again. Take it easy, everybody.
So that is the big Steel Toe debut over on the Compound Media, guys. We did it. We got through it. We're all still alive. We're all still intact. Everyone's, still all in one piece, I hope, in the chat. Some of you might hate my fucking guts. Egg Picker, I think, Egg Picker, man, look, you're not a bad egg, as they say. It just, look. It's the Steel Toe Show, man. you will soon realize that the Steel Toe Show is built on a lie. It's built on lots of fraud, lots of lies, lots of gaslighting. And I think you do realize that, man. And this just doesn't go to you. I'm not like singling you out here. This like goes to all the steel bros and steel hoes out there in the world, right? Like it's not based on anything that's real or fabricated. It's based on something that Aaron's seen, and now he's trying to duplicate and replicate here in his Minnesota, the greater St. Cloud area, in his basement with his wife on camera for the world to see. So, I think people are starting and have started in the better part of 2 months now, 3 months, maybe even longer than that. But really, since that steel toe boring Reddit has been born, it's been all kind of downhill for Aaron. And don't let him fool you. Don't let him tell you otherwise. Again, I will repeat this, and I will say it time and time again. A man that is winning will never let you know that he is winning, right? So just remember that the next 27,000 times Aaron goes ahead and repeats that on stream. You know what I mean, guys? But listen, again, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everyone who donated tonight, all the new members we got tonight. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out. It's the first time I even promoted that like button. I think if we still have the clap counter, I think we have 5 claps. So we'll give it a 6th one. Thank you again. Again, Sunday night, guys, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Me and Al will be back here in the saddle. We have a lot of good things lined up on Sunday night. And it's really going to do it for us, man. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. I will be hate watching Steel Toe bright and early in the morning unless Patrick Melton streams Movie in the Script. But before I get out of here, let me play, in case no one heard this at the top of the show, let's play Magic number 2. This is a Steel Toe diss song number 2, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. This song will be on YouTube probably over the weekend, if not, definitely by Monday with the video and all. So this is Magic Number, a Steel Toe diss song. Guys, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. We'll be back here Sunday at 4 p.m.
Rest in peace, Steel Toe.
Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been amazing.
Damn, this one hit different though. Shout out to my goal reachers.
Okay, now the magic number.
Thank you so much, guys. April, Aaron.
Movie in the script changes fucking name from the call to the magic number. Doesn't seem like he's having fun anymore. It only seems like he's folding with the pressure. And the pressure's building up. Now he's getting really scared since he used up all his luck. Depression setting in and he's feeling really stuck. So he looks over at April as he tries to muster up the strength to finally tell her that he's fucking had enough. It's the magic number, motherfucker, magic fucking number. It used to be the goal, now it's just a magic number, bitch. I'm sick of the goal, I'm really sick of all your lying. I'm sick of the begging, all the begging, the pleading and crying. I'm sick of you more, and the constant reminder your show's not dying. And this is a war, the pressure is mounted, so we'll keep applying.
Thank you so much, guys. This has been a fucking blast. We'll see you back here on Sunday. Magic number, clip it out, share it, spread it. Full-length album coming this summer. We'll see you on Sunday, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. See you next time. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.